Iain Lee.
Hello.
Virgin Radio.
That was confusing. Thank you for that, Davis, my producer. We have on this show, because some of you have got foul mouths and libelous minds.
Potty mouths.
Potty mouths. You use indoor language. Now, which is swearing? Is swearing indoor language or outdoor language? Anyway, some of you are naughty. We have a 7-second delay system here, which means what I'm saying, what you're hearing now, I said 7 seconds ago. So that means if someone phones up and swears or says such and such is a drug addict or anything like that, we can dump it and it doesn't go out on the radio. But bizarrely, it's all very complicated. I was hearing the delay in my headphones, so I was saying the start of the show, but hearing it, and it blew my mind, ladies and gentlemen. It was like taking acid.
You were in a time zone.
I was in a time warp, I believe. I was in a time warp. We're all in a time zone, Davis. We're all in a time zone.
We are.
We're in GMT.
I like the fact that this Davis thing is continuing.
That's now your official name is Davis. Yes. So what do these people? Yes. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Up your bum.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Is this on speakerphone now? Well, let's do the whole show on speakerphone. Line 2, you're on speakerphone.
Up your bum.
There we go. Lovely. Okay.
Right. We've got some problems.
Okay, I've turned it. I can turn that off speakerphone. This is going to be one of those shows. Turns out Ben Jones is the nicest person in radio.
He's a very nice man.
Turns out everything you've been saying about him, Davis, was wrong. He's lovely. And he's been on 24.
He has, as
instantly.
an extra.
Well, yes. All right, bring it down as an extra. Yeah, don't demean
in
the
fella. CTU.
Yeah, in the CTU, and he said to get the gig he had to bribe Jack Bow, what's his name, Donald Sutherland. Well, no, the other one, the boy, with the boy Sutherland with CDs. That's all it takes to get on these shows these days.
Would you like to be an extra on it?
Oh, I would. I don't need to say something really vulgar.
You would. You'd probably have to befriend Ben Jones for a long time.
I would.
Do you want to come round for dinner with me?
I would touch Ben Jones' privates if it meant I got on 24.
Well, if you come round for dinner as well with us,
I'm not that bothered. Right. So tonight, yes, I'm Iain Lee filling in for Jeff. By the way, apologies to everyone who's tuning in for Jeff, but he's on holiday. What can I tell you? I'm here tonight and tomorrow, and just make the most of it. There are other options. There's James Whale on TalkSport if you want to go there, and on Capital they'll be playing rubbish music. So those are the two options you've got. If you don't like this, go and listen to those two. It's as simple as. Do give us a call. What's the number? Hang on. 0330 123 1215. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's a name special. I have just decided. We're celebrating the magic of names. Lots of different things to do with names. First things... Well, let's start off with inappropriate or rubbish babies' names. Are we allowed to say the name that you mentioned, or would we be offending a friend of yours?
No, we wouldn't be befriending anyone.
Tell us the name of a baby.
The baby was called Harold.
Harold. Well, then was he called Harold? Or?
Well, no, sorry, it was Martin.
Martin,
and then we started talking about inappropriate baby names like Harold and Martin. Who calls a baby Martin?
That's a 37-year-old man who works in IT. That's not the name of someone who's 0 years old, a month old. Martin. Why would anyone, if you're listening and your child is called Martin, I dare you to call in 0330 123 1215 and defend the hideous decision you have made to call your child Martin. He's going to face a lifetime of being mediocre and dull.
But there's also names for girls, sort of like Ethel and Doris. Does anyone call them? This is my beautiful daughter, Doris.
Now
baby Doris.
You say that. I think Doris is actually an all right name. I could kind of go along with Doris. Ethel is definitely she's a 90-year-old woman. Mavis, you would never do.
My beautiful baby Mavis.
This is Mavis and Ethel. What do you? But Doris, isn't Doris kind of some sort of? I bet there's people in where's the posh part of London where all the celebrities live? Where's that place?
Belsize Park.
Yeah, I bet there's people in Belsize Park with baby Doris.
No, they've all got names like Flower and Apple and Lemonade.
Ocean's quite a popular name.
Ocean. Ocean.
Ocean.
Yeah.
Ocean.
It's all the rage at the moment.
I know a bloke called Ocean, and you think, what the I went out with a girl once whose first name was Lola, and I can't remember what her other names were, but her parents were hippies, and her initials were LSD.
There you go. I've got a friend with initials LSD, actually.
But is it deliberate? Is it to do... Because she was named after the drug.
Well, Lysergic acid 25. After the drug. He was named after, a grandparent and then a cousin or something
Hers
as well.
was a deliberate attempt by her hippie parents to call her after... Hang on, we're talking psychedelics. Let's get some psychedelic music on here. Hang on, this is quite far out, man. There we go. So she was named after the drug that opens your mind, helps you get in touch with God. Apparently, I wouldn't touch this stuff. Filth. Answer those phone calls, Davis. We got a phone show to do. No, not a phone show. Phone. What's it called? Oh, here we go. Hang on. Gotta see it my way. So it's a name special. If you've got a crap name, 0330 123 1215. If you could change your name, what would you? I'm thinking of changing my name. I'm thinking of changing my middle name to Susan. I don't have a middle name. I'll let you into a secret. Lee is my middle name. I have another last name, and I'm going to be changing it soon. I'm actually going to change it so that Lee is officially my last name. But I need a middle name. We can do that as a competition with no prize to be given away. Can anyone suggest a middle name for me? 0330 123 1215. Have I just given away too much about my private life again on the radio? Screw that for a laugh. Listen to this. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta see it my way. 0330 123 1215. Also, so, babies with bad names. And Harry's very fashionable at the moment, isn't it? But Harry isn't a real name. Harry is short for Harold. Or, no, what's Henry? No, hang on. Or Henry. Is it? Yeah, or Henry. It's one of those two, isn't it? So we're looking for that. Also, what's the wettest name in the world? A really wet... Julian. Julian's quite... Imagine it... Julian. This doesn't work. You can shorten it to Jules. All right, Jules, but it's, No, it's a limp name, isn't it? 0330 123 1215. If I'm dissing your name, well, phone up and defend it. You won't be able to. If you want to phone up and shame your parents because they've given you a name that's resulted in years of torment and bullying, 0330 123 1215. And is anybody called Walter? I used to know a bloke called Walter who used to live opposite my mum. He's passed on now. He's a very nice old gentleman. But can we find the youngest Walter in the country? 0330 123 1215. Colin! Hello. Oh, you're on speakerphone. What is going... Hang on. Colin? I've cut him off. Right, hang on a second. Right, hang on. Zoe? Yeah? Right, you're on speakerphone. I'll move the microphone over to you. I don't know what the flipping hell's going on with this phone. You all right? Yeah. OK, you sound miserable.
No, I have the same middle name as you.
You have your middle name is Susan?
No, Lee.
No, cut him off. Don't press it. It cuts him off. That will cut... That's what I just pressed and it cut Colin off. You can speak, Davis.
OK, well, hang on a second. Why don't we just, cut them off?
No. God, otherwise you've got nothing left. Let me speak to Zoe. Then we'll play the brilliant Panic at the Disco, fast becoming my new favourite young band. And then I'll start swearing, OK? Does that sound like a deal? Right, Zoe, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, my middle name is Lee.
I can't believe I'm doing this on speakerphone. This is the Virgin radio station, right? This is according to the Times, is the 12th best place to work in. I would disagree with that. This is the worst place to work in. I'm doing a phone-in show on bloody speakerphone, excuse my French. Sorry, Zoe, what point were you trying to make, my love?
I was just trying to tell you that my middle name is Lee as well.
Oh, but I bet you spell it L-E-I-G-H, do you?
No, L-E-E.
But hang on, that's the gentleman's way of spelling it.
I know, I have a boy's middle name.
Why would anyone do... First of all, Lee is a rubbish name, right? I'm not going to make any... But Iain and Lee are rubbish names. It's just limp, there's nothing going on. But why would your parents give you a boy's name? How much do they hate you?
It's my mum's maiden name.
Can I say something rude about your mum?
He put it into my name.
Your mum's a cow.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I said it, Zoe, and I meant it. She's a cow, and she shouldn't have given you that name. And I demand you change your name to something more girly, like, I don't know, Susan.
Zoe Susan Child.
Oh, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, quite cool.
OK, Zoe, well, thanks for that. Shame you're a little bit miserable. Flippin' heck. Can we have some callers with a bit of... Get up and
Don't
go.
worry, we're going to get Maximilian on the line very shortly. he said his name's Maximilian Justice. Now that's a name.
And surely he's a multi-millionaire and also a superhero,
He'll
isn't
be
he?
phoning up wearing a dressing gown and slippers.
Right, listen, I'm going to play Panic at the Disco, and while this music is playing, I'm going to be effing and blinding at you, Davis, like there's no tomorrow. Here we go. Sort these blooming...
When it's 9 in the afternoon.
Well, we think we've sorted the phones out. Hang on a second, now my levels are all gone to... there we go, that's better. Right. We think we've sorted the phones out, don't we, Davis?
We do.
OK, well, I'm going to try. We should have Morgan on the line.
Yes, hello.
Yes, it's working! Sweet baby James, LBC, I'm not coming back to you. I'm staying here. That was a close call. I nearly handed in my notice and went back to the old place with my cap in my hand. Right, Morgan, what can I do for you?
I'd just like to defend the name Martin, actually.
Oh, Christ. OK, go on.
Well, think about it. Martin Shaw.
Yes.
How cool was he?
Well, he wasn't that cool.
But he wasn't
he
a
was-
baby.
Well, but he was Bodie or Doyle.
Yes, he was one or t'other, yes. The English Starsky and Hutch, as I like to call them, yes.
And there's Martin Sheen. He was pretty cool as well.
Oh, Martin Sheen. Well, no, he's not that cool. But imagine them as babies called Martin.
Well, now...
They were never babies, were they? They've always been fully grown men.
OK, well, I've got a friend of mine who's about my age, which is, sort of young.
42. Are you 42?
Yeah, well, you're close,
Yeah, that means 44, doesn't it?
One, actually.
41, OK, yeah. So that's
close.
now listen, that's not young. Once you get past 37, that's it. You're old, you're over the hill, you're past it. I'm only 2 years away from that.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
No, but my mate, he's younger than me, but he's a first officer for a well-known airline. So he flies planes. I think it's pretty cool. He's from Martin.
Yeah, but to fly planes, right? Flying like big jumbos and stuff, you've got to be quite a boring, geeky, technical... It's quite a scientific process. It's not cool, really.
Well, OK, I'm just saying it's not as bad as he made out, that's all.
It's worse than I've made out. That's what it is. Well, hang on. Stop everything.
Yeah.
I've not picked on the fact that your name is Morgan.
And how cool is that?
No, it's not. First of all, Morgan's a surname. It's not a first name, and it's all a bit.
Depends where you're from. I'm Celtic by origin, so I'm actually, although I have a sort of silly English accent,
Yes, you do.
I'm actually Scottish.
Go on, let's hear your Scotch accent. Go on.
Well, it depends which one you want to hear.
Oh, that's good, Morgan. Thank you for that. You did well there, sir. Line 2. Maximilian. That's not your real name, is it?
I swear, as may God strike me dead right now, Maximilian Leonard Justice. Now, if you think Martin's bad...
Whoa! No, hang on a minute. Did you just say your name is Maximilian Justice?
Yeah.
Flipping it.
Now, imagine going through your life with that. If it's not a comic book character, it's a Judge Dredd thing.
Well, exactly. Surely you're a multi-millionaire crime fighter, aren't you? Maximilian Justice, that is one of the best names I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I've got my red tights on as we speak, but it's not for crime fighting, I'll tell you that much.
Can I... Oh, you're a pervert. We've all... Now, can I ask you a question, Maximilian?
Yeah, go for it.
You're a heterosexual gentleman, are you?
I am a very heterosexual gentleman.
Are you in a relationship at the moment with a lady?
I am with a very, very nice young lady. Marsha is listening right now with 2 young children as well.
So you've been together for a long time?
Yes, 7 years.
You must have worn our underwear in the bedroom for a bit of fun, haven't you? Haven't you? Surely we've all done that, haven't we? Just for a bit of sexy fun.
See, this is the Iain Lee we all know and love. Entrapment.
No, it's not. I will put my hand up and say, yes, I've done it. Davis, you must have been with a sexual partner and worn her underwear for a bit of sexy fun, haven't you?
Only last night I was pouncing around in my girlfriend's underwear.
Pouncing around.
Yeah.
Come on, Maximilian, you know you've done it.
Maybe a jogging leggings, but other than that,
you've worn it. You've worn it and you've gone, do I look good in this? Do I look like a girl? I've not done that, actually. That's a step too far. Maximilian, thank you very much for that. May God bless your parents. It's an excellent name. It's the name special. Oh, I think I've used up all of my energy in the first 17 minutes of the show. That's, Let me just get my breath back. We're doing a name special, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, don't forget, tomorrow, I must flag this up, I forgot to mention it yesterday. Tomorrow night, it's the last night I'm filling in for Jeff, and in the first hour of the show, we have a special guest. We've got Stephen Murdoch from ISO Solutions coming in. It's a slightly different take on things for the first hour. We're going to slow things down, be a little bit, sensible, to be honest. We can still have a laugh, but he's a computer and gadgets expert. And he can answer any of your questions to do with gadgets and computers and bits and pieces and things like that. So make sure you're listening tomorrow. And hopefully, he can answer the question, how do I turn off that flipping chat feature that they've just introduced on Facebook. I was on Facebook today, and I'm getting all these flashing up. Ian, how's your cat? It flashes up. Ian, do you want to chat? Flashing up. Ian, do you come on Xbox? I don't know these people. They're just people. I don't want this feature on. When did they introduce this, Davis?
I think today.
Well, I'm going to start a Facebook group called...
The anti-chat group.
Exactly, that's what... the Facebook groups, have they ever achieved anything? The Aero people will say that it achieved Aero coming back. It didn't. That was a marketing campaign made up by Aero. They started that.
No band has become successful off Facebook either.
Oh, well...
So with MySpace, you know how they made the Arctic Monkeys.
They made the Arctic Monkeys.
And Lily Allen. But Facebook has never cannot lay claim, I don't think, to any band in particular.
No, I don't think...
It's all the MySpace pussy.
You said pussy then, and that's a hideous image of just pus coming everywhere. Have you ever eaten pus?
Why, only last night I was...
pouncing around, eating like... No, oh dear. Right, 0330, I'm sorry, it's a terrible imagery we've kicked off the show with. 0330 123 1215. By the way... if you're not, I'm normally on Sunday nights. I should keep mentioning that because there might be some Jeff listeners. We might get
a couple of extra listeners.
There might be some Jeff listeners going, but this guy is fantastic. But where can I hear more of him? Well, on Sunday nights between 10 and 1. And I'm not being, desperate, but we could really do with the listeners. I've got my a review with Mr. Lloyd, my boss.
Oh, the big one.
First week of May. Got a review, got an actual meeting, just me and him. Even you're not invited, Davis. Just me and him in a room. He'll pull out a big sheet.
Mine with him.
How did it go?
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
He asked me what was going on in the station, general
in the
update.
Station?
Yeah, he wanted
to know... Are you a snitch? Are you a grass?
Yeah, I'm his little spy.
You've been grassing up Virgin Radio. He's going to go... I'm going to go in, he's going to pull out a sheet of paper... Go, right, Ian, I have your figures here. That's his voice. You have your figures here, Ian. Let's have a look. And he's going to talk me through it. And if they're not up to scratch, then I'm taking a pay cut. I ain't doing that. Right. 0330 123 1215. So I'm on Sunday nights 10 to 1 is what I was saying. It's a name special. Phone up and shame your parents if they've given you a limp name. And can we find anybody called Walter? More of your calls after this.
No, that's not right. Iain Lee. Virgin Radio.
Yeah, etc. We get the idea. Right, so Julia's emailed in. It's a name special, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. And Julia has emailed in. Julia's taken great offence at the show tonight. Stop insulting everyone's name. Your show sucks. Stop insulting everyone's name. Well, Julia, I'm not insulting everyone's name. For example, Julia is a very sexy name. Sure, you're a bit of a munter, but it's a sexy name. So I'm not insulting everyone's name. I'm insulting mine. Davis is a cool name. I like the name Davis. You've done well
This
there.
is my new moniker.
Moniker?
No pun intended.
Hey, don't forget, tomorrow night we're all having a What Can I Do sing-off. We're going to...
oh, yes. Because we can use line 3 now, can't we?
We can do... Oh, yeah. Oh, we can do that. We can... Up until now, we've only been able to put 2 calls on the radio at the same time. But Davis has found out a way by crossing 2 wires, reversing the polarity. I don't know why, how, to put 3 calls on at the same time. So, if you want to be one of the 3 callers on at the same time... 0330 123 1215. Okay, so give us a call if you want to be one of... And say to Davis, I want to be one of the 3 callers. Oh, man, nuts, I forgot as well. Numbers 11 to 29 on the... Is it 29? No, it's 11 to 19. I do apologise. Numbers 11 to 19. You need to call in. If you're on the top 50 listeners list, you have an hour and 1 minute and 20 seconds to call in and save your position. Simple as. That was a lot of business. Let's take some calls. Let's go to... it's Mad Davey.
Hello.
Hello, Mad Davey. How mad are you?
Oh, I'm mad as mad can get.
OK, that sounds like... Have you ever killed anybody?
I'm phoning up with a bit of advice for the general public.
OK, advice for the general public from a bloke called Mad Davey. Fantastic.
In Glasgow, mate, it is a stainless steel bar of soap. Did you hear that?
Did you just say to me the phrase, a stainless steel bar of soap?
I did, mate. I chopped a board full of onions. And you know when you've no gloves on and you cut onions, your hands smell bad, but stainless steel bar of soap, even turpentine, mate. A solid stainless steel bar of soap takes the smell away from your hands.
Well, no, hang on. So you've cut an onion... I'm just trying to get a grip on this because you're rambling like a lunatic.
Oh, sorry, pal.
No worries, pal.
Oh, I'm wasted, mate, you know.
Yeah, I bet you are. You've cut an onion, Your hands smell...
Of onions.
Of onions. Oh, I guess that would be the case.
Okay.
Yeah. You cried like a baby.
I did. But because the onions were very strong
onions. They make... Yes, I know that, yeah. And so you've washed your hands with a stainless steel bar of soap. That's what exactly. That is what he said. I heard right.
Through the fingers throughout, and then they're stiff, nice and fresh. But if you're doing a bit of decorating, and you've got turpentine on your hands,
yes,
the stainless steel bar of soap takes the smell away. Honestly, I was amazed myself when I tried it.
Well, thanks for calling, Mad Davey.
Okay. Buy yourself a stainless steel bar of soap and you'll smell fresh forever. Hello?
Wow, what a fruitcake. Did you hear that, Darren?
I did, yeah.
What a weirdo. Ladies and gentlemen, that man has access to a telephone. Oh, dear. Darren, what can I do for you on this name special?
Well, I think you're brilliant. And by the way, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka?
Yeah.
Good lad. I went too far with the Japanese. Okay, never mind.
You did. I'm not that good yet.
You're not that good yet, but you'll get there one day.
What time are you on Sundays?
I'm on... good question. I'm on the same time I'm on now, 10 till 1 on a Sunday night.
Because you're the best thing I've heard yet on radio.
Oh, well done, you.
I've even got my wife listening to you on Freeview at home back in Telford tonight.
Oh, and now, is your missus enjoying it?
She's in bed listening to you, and she probably thinks you're great.
Is she fit?
Her name's Sue.
Is Sue fit?
No. Is she fit or thick?
Fit.
Fit, yeah, of course she's fit.
She's fit.
Well fit.
So there's how old is she? What, she's about 46?
She's... I don't know whether to say this, because she'll kill me when I get
Say it, tell us Sue's age, come on.
She's a big 50 next year.
Oh, she's an old woman. So there's a fit older woman listening to me in bed right now. I'll tell you what, Darren, that's one of my fantasies. Your wife is right now fulfilling one of my sexual fantasies. How does that make you feel, you cuckold?
That makes me feel well horny.
Darren, thank you for that, mate. Take care. There we go. 0330 123. 12:15 is the telephone number. Let's go to Charmaine.
Hello.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Charmaine. I'm laughing because you have a funny name, that's why. Charmaine, what can I do for you?
Two things, Ian.
Yes.
You can keep me on the list, babe.
Whoa, hang on. Well, let me just see. Oh, you're 14. It's Charmaine from Jaywick. Charmaine, you are saved. Congratulations. You are saved. Your position is saved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's some other things I want to tell you about,
Go on, tell me about it, babe.
Tell you on about weird names.
Yeah.
I had, my auntie's brother-in-law had a weird name.
Right, go on, what was it?
Walter Shivers.
Walter Shivers?
Yeah.
That's a carry-on name, surely, isn't it? I mean, that's one of those innuendo names. It means when he wheezes, he goes...
I don't know.
How was he an old man?
Yeah, he's well gone now, mate.
He's passed away. OK, well, that's a shame. But we're trying to find... I don't know... I think the name Walter has been outlawed. I don't think we will find anybody under the age of 65 called Walter. If there's anybody out there listening that can prove me wrong, 0330 123 1215. I just don't think it's going to happen tonight.
Maybe when Walter Matthau died, that was the end of every Walter.
Shut up! Hang on, is Walter Matthau dead?
He died ages ago.
I'll tell you who died when I was away and only found out the other night. Who's the fellow who likes shooting people? Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Charlton Heston died. The Omega Man is dead. Long live the Omega Man. Yes,
Ian,
Charmaine, yes.
Can I come and whip your bum as well?
Can you come and lick my what?
Whip it. Suck your bum.
Touch it.
OK, get rid of him.
You know why?
It's a woman.
You
it's
know
a woman,
why,
Dave.
You know why, babe?
Yes, why?
Because I'm a Lee.
Right, OK, I am. You're right. I'm
Can I lick your bum and you're happy to have that person still on the phone?
She said... Turns out she said whip. Did you think that was a bloke?
Yeah.
Oh, it does make me laugh when that happens. Right, let's play a record, shall we? 0330. Oh, no, I'll take one more call, then we'll play a record, and then we'll go into the ads. That's what we'll do, because it will sound kind of smooth. Alex!
Hello?
Hello, is that Alex?
Yes, it is. Hello.
Okay. Hello there, you're on the radio.
I have some names for you.
OK, go on.
I know Benjamin Theophilus, wait for it, Martin Kirk.
Benjamin Theophilus. Martin Kirk.
Is that not a great name?
Well, Ben, I like the name Ben Kirk, because it's a bit like James Kirk, it's a bit like Ben-Hur, that's kind of cool. Theophilus?
I know.
Isn't that the thing you get downstairs and you have to get some Caniston for? I'm giving away too much information about my personal life this evening. And how old is Benjamin Theophilus Martin Kirk?
He's 15.
Oh man! Well, in that case, you've got to respect the younger man. It is a man, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes. You've got to respect the younger man with a name like that.
Yes, but it's the Martin because he is dedicated to making everything of his life. There's no doubt about that.
Well,
he's going to be Prime Minister
okay.
and ruler of the world and everything else in between.
Well, there we go, Alex. Thank you most. It's turned into a little bit of some kind of crazy power complex there, which is a little bit odd. Right. 0330 123 1215. What have we got up and running so far? But bearing in mind, you can call in about anything you want. Okay? It's a name special. Do we have any babies out there called Martin or Doris or Ethel or Clive? Let's try and find a Martin, a Doris, an Ethel or a Clive who are babies. Is there anybody called Walter under 65? And I need a middle name. I haven't got a middle name. I'm going to do it all properly, deed poll, all of that soon. So can you suggest a middle name? And if you're in the top 50 listener list, if you don't know what that is, I suggest you go to virginradio.co.uk, have a look at my page on the website. It's all there. If you're on that list and you're between 11 and 19, give us a call to save your position. If you've not called in by 11:30, you will be getting the boot. It's as simple as that. Here's them kooks.
Iain Lee. Virgin Radio.
Oh, yeah, Iain Lee. Sorry, I'm in Jeff's studio, filling in for Jeff. I say his studio, it's my studio on a Sunday night. I'm fighting for it, bare knuckle style. And, someone's left a load of polos in here. I'm gorging on these polos. Polos are very fattening, apparently.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm caning these off, man.
They do wonders for horses.
Excuse me?
They do wonders for horses. They love polos.
What do you mean they do what wonders do they do for horses?
They make horses grow big and strong.
So you feed a horse only polos, do you? That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Right.
You actually sounded like a horse there when you did that.
I did sound like a horse. Maybe it's got horse hormones in. It hasn't. Of course it hasn't. Before Polo get on the... Walter?
Yes.
You're called Walter, are you?
Yeah, I'm called Walter.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Man, can you swear on your life you're called Walter?
I promise you. Look me up on Facebook.
Oh, I'm not that bothered. Right, okay. So, all right, steady on. Steady on, Barry. Calm down. Be with you.
Sorry,
be with you in a second. Yes, Barry, I'm talking to Walter.
Beg your pardon.
Thank you. So, Walter.
Yeah.
How do you feel about having an old man's name?
Well, it was my great grandfather's name. So
okay.
Hereditary.
Well, names aren't necessarily hereditary, though, are they? Diseases are, but names are.
Well, yeah, sort of. It sort of is a disease over there.
Walter, any chance of putting your mouth near the phone?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Go on then.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disease having the name, really.
Do you hate your parents?
No, I don't. Of course, I don't hate my parents.
Do you want me to hate? Do you want me to hate your parents for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Anyway, he was an idiot. Right. Barry. Oh no, hang on. Right, Barry.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. How you diddling?
Yeah, Barry. Do you know what? I'm on top of the world. Shall I tell you why?
Go on.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, by the way, don't forget.
Yes.
Tomorrow, two things.
Yes.
Stephen Murdoch coming in. Just got to keep reminding people about that.
Oh, dear.
The computer expert.
No,
But
yes.
also, you need to phone in tomorrow to save your place in the top 10 listeners list.
Okie dokie.
So that'll be fun, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I'll tell you why I'm in a good mood.
Yes.
You know the pop singer Neil Diamond.
Yes, I do.
He's good, isn't he?
Is it Love on the Rocks?
That's the fella.
Yes.
Well, ITV are doing one of them, an audience with.
Are they really?
I've told the story the wrong way round. Well,
yes.
Let me start again.
Yes.
I've been invited to one of those ITV and audience withs. Now,
radio.
I wouldn't normally go because I think they're rubbish. But
yes.
Guess who it's with?
Is it with Neil Sedaka, or I'm getting the Neil in my mind.
Yes,
Hold on.
you're taking the mick now. Yes, Neil Diamond. So I'm going. So I may get to sit there and read a spontaneous question to Neil Diamond off of a card.
You also have to fall about in helpless laughter whenever he cracks a rather weak joke.
Yes, I will have to do that. I will have to. But I'm a big Neil Diamond fan.
Yes, back to me now.
Sorry, Barry. I was just trying to have a conversation now. You're a miserable old git, so you want to dominate the thing yourself. Away you go, fella.
Right. I'm phoning about the names.
Oh, yes, it's a name special this evening.
And that, as you say, a name special.
It's a name special. Hang on.
Special.
Jade?
Hello?
Be with you in a second. Just want to get rid of this old man. Let me just bump off the...
Oh, yeah, funny, Jay. That's funny.
Oh, no, you're adorable, Barry. You talk as long as you want.
No, you do not take as long as you want, Barry.
I haven't got all that long,
No,
dear.
I'll give it 6 months. Yes. So just do it quickly, Barry, because Jade sounds nice.
Okay.
How old are you, Jade?
I'm 18.
And what do you look like?
Oh, it's lovely.
What do you look like, Jade?
I look like the kind of girl whose boyfriend's listening.
Oh, dear. Well,
That's a bit...
being friendly.
You've been told.
Yes, dearie me. Well, I'm not being funny, Barry, but she was putting out, wasn't she?
She was,
She was
really.
putting out, so if anything happens, it's her fault. Anyway, right. Yes,
Yeah.
Barry.
Right, Jade, if you hold on, I'm nearly done.
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah, come on, Barry, get to the point, because I'm losing the will to live.
Yeah, that's it. I knew a lady once
Did
called...
you? Well, thanks for calling, Barry. Is that it?
No, I knew a... That's it. I knew a lady called Ivanella. Ivanella, and she had a very silly name, but she was a very charming, sweet, lovely lady. Only thing was, she stunk to high heaven. I mean, it was...
Barry, what did she smell of, Barry?
Well, I don't know what it was, but she'd committed the mortal crime of trying to cover it up. You know, that's almost worse.
Yes.
She'd have a smell of lavender. The effect was she just smelt like a smelly sprig of lavender.
Did you ever tell... Sorry, Barry, did you ever tell her that she smelt?
Well, it was so difficult because we went camping.
Yes.
Have you ever heard the expression a Dutch oven? It was a Dutch oven. It was a bit like that. And
Did she bury you under the sheets, Barry?
Yeah. And I said to my... We was on the Norfolk Broads, and I said to my Margaret... I said, can you smell that? She goes, smell it. I'm chewing on it, you know.
She's living it.
I'm not, but I said, would you... I mean, just tell her, pull her to one side and have a quiet word in her ear, but she didn't want to get that close. You know? Yes.
Well, that's it. The funny thing is, Barry, tonight I'm smelling quite fresh because I put some deodorant on this evening.
Nice, yeah.
But the last couple of days, I have been stinking a bit. But I've been aware that I've been a bit smelly because I've been sat on a bus for an hour and I've been aware I've been smelly. But supposing you work with someone who stinks, and I believe, rumour is it, Davis, there's a smelly person at Virgin Radio, is there?
Well, there are a few.
There's one specifically you told me about. I won't say his name, but there is one specifically. How do you broach the subject that they stink?
I think you just have to take the bull by the horns and say, look, my eyes are watering. I'm feigning hay fever because I'm gagging every time you come near me.
Yes.
Kindly just have a scrape or something.
Use an aluminium bar of soap like the mental bloke was
Well,
talking
he
about.
was mad. Yeah, I've never heard of that, and I've heard of most things. So that's it, really. I'm glad to have introduced the topic of smelly people.
Well, thank you for that, Barry.
Not at all. No. No.
Right, Jade, I do apologise you had to sit through that, but there we go. Jade, what can I do for you?
Well, I was ringing up first about the silly baby names.
Yes.
I work at a pub, and one of the regulars there just had a little baby boy.
Don't go on, what's it called?
Like, bear in mind that this fella's surname is Looney to begin with.
His name's... Isn't what?
Looney.
That's his name?
That's his surname.
Looney?
Yeah, so you think he'd given, like, a normal name.
His name's Looney?
Are you allowed to give his first name?
No, that's his surname, but he's actually gone and called his baby Rupert.
Oh, he is not.
Rupert Looney. And the name
Rupert Looney, nuts are we, we're all Rupert Looney. That's really... You can't do that.
Oh, no, you'd think he'd given just, like, a normal name, like Dave or John or something.
There's still Dave Looney.
Dave Looney, what a name.
You know, we can't be too rude. The fella's not here, but flipping hell, you'd change that, wouldn't you?
It is slightly odd. When he mentioned it, I thought it was a joke and laughed.
Well, that's what you...
I'm sure it's not Rooney and you've just overheard.
No,
you've just
it's
misheard
Looney.
It.
Looney, L-O-O-N-E-Y.
Oh, it's even spelt like that. It's not like,
It's not L-U-N-Y or anything like that.
Oh, and also...
Yes.
I've had this theory, which I've had yet to be proved wrong.
Okay.
all of my friends except one are straight males.
Right.
And I've approached the subject with them, and they've all agreed. Every straight man has a man crush.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You agree?
Mine's Duncan Bannatyne.
We did this. We did this one of the first shows we did.
We mentioned this. This was on show number 1. I would go gay very, very happily for Duncan Bannatyne off the Dragon's Den.
Not even for money or...
No. And I've met Duncan Bannatyne, and I told him. I said, I fancy you. Listen, I'm a heterosexual gentleman. I'm in a fantastic, monogamous, heterosexual relationship. But my girlfriend, Fandango, knows, and there's a name, knows that if Duncan Bannatyne was up for it, I'd be up there like a... No, that's an inappropriate phrase. I would be... I didn't mean that at all. It's terrible.
You didn't say it, but we all knew it.
Yes, I would be... I would have homosexual relationships with him. I fancy him, definitely.
Because my boyfriend's got quite a few, so that's what started this theory.
Well, no, hang on. A few.
You're only allowed one.
That's a gay man, surely. That's what that means. I've only got one. I mean, I think Jose Mourinho's quite good looking, but I wouldn't want to kiss him or anything. But
yeah,
Duncan
I don't think you're on
Bannatyne.
your own with that.
Oh, Duncan Bannatyne. Oh, it's so who's your boyfriend's list then?
Do you know Milo Ventimiglia off Heroes?
Yes.
He quite likes him. He's
Right.
his favourite at the moment.
Yeah.
He was in earlier.
Was he?
Hmm.
Oh, don't tell him that. All come down
I was yay close to him. I could have touched him.
Oh, he would be so jealous. Because he's
Yeah.
actually listening right now, so he might kill you or something.
Well, what? He might what? Well, if
Who,
I
your
died
boyfriend
tonight-
or Milo?
Sorry?
Yes. So, anyone else he fancies?
I'm trying to think. Russell Brand, he wouldn't say no to.
Oh, right.
He's just going with
I'm
anyone.
cutting you off. Russell Brand. What is... I know, I met him. He's a nice fella. But what's the attraction? He dresses like a tramp and he's not funny. Those two things combined.
And he was in last night as well.
He was.
Got a thing for Virgin Mail, Virgin Radio guests.
I think he might. Anyway, right. 0330 123 1215. We've mentioned that the first show, but if you want to do it, I know it's a slightly different audience. We're doing the Jeff show. Who your gay choice would be? But Duncan Bannatyne every single time, man. And also, if you work with someone smelly, how do you bring up the subject? Because it's an awful thing. A while ago, shall we say, I won't be any more specific than that. There was someone at a company I worked at occasionally who stank to high heaven. It was embarrassing. And in the end, everyone got together and went and spoke to his manager and said, look, can you have a word with him? Because that is out of order. 0330 123 1215. Have you worked with someone smelly? How do you deal with it? If your numbers 11 to 19... on the top 50 listener list, you have until at 11:30 to call up and save your position. 0330 123 1215. And name specials. So it's a name special. Oh, and we're looking for 3 callers to go online at the same time. Sorry. I'm trying not to belch. Go online at the same time and test the new technology. Can we put 3 calls on air at the same time? If you want to take part in that experiment, phone up, speak to Davis, and tell him you want to do that. Let's go to... Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, sir.
I've eaten so many mints. I've got really bad hiccups.
Okay.
I didn't think that polos could give you hiccups. They give me terrible hiccups.
Hold your breath. 30 seconds.
It doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
None of the hiccup cures work. The shock, the drop. They used to have to drop a key down your back. Do you remember that one, Davis? You old enough to remember that?
To make you to give you a sort of cold shudder.
Key down your back. That doesn't work. The water upside down doesn't work. There is no cure for hiccups. It's a myth.
Okay, anyway.
Someone's bored. Someone's bored of me rambling on. Right, yes?
I defended you today, sir.
Oh, well, Alex, then tell me why.
A gentleman I work with who is smelly.
Yes.
But I haven't told him yet, but I will.
Yeah, do. I'll tell him. What's his name? I'll tell him. Oi, you stink! Yes,
I can't divulge his name.
No.
He listened to your show yesterday.
And it was a bloody good show.
He said it was rubbish.
He said what?
So I punched him in the face.
Oh, now, listen, for legal reasons, Alex, I have to say, I do not condone, neither does the Virgin radio station, condone violence of any kind whatsoever. It's wrong. Hang on, the song's finishing. Good vibrations, yeah. Well done, Alex, for joining in. Violence is bad, we don't condone it, but well done you, sir. Well done you. What do you mean it was... Last night, I was tired yesterday, certainly. It was a good show. It was a corker of a show.
It was genius. There's no podcast, though.
There will be. I tell you what it was. There was someone apparently was upstairs doing something, and they somehow muffed up the podcast machine. So whoever it was, you're dead. But there will be a podcast soon. I promise you that. Alex, thank you for that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I have a name.
Okay, go on.
A friend of mine at school was called Gertrude MacDonald.
I pray that was a girl.
That was a girl.
Gertrude, yeah. I mean, Trudy's an all... You can get away with Trudy. But
disgusting.
Gertrude. Alex, I'm going to cut you off now.
Thank you.
There we go. Right, let's... and there's smelly people as well. Do call in about smelly people, because... yes. Line 4. Who's on line 4? Oh, it's Robin. Hello, Robin.
Hey.
What?
Hello.
What did you say?
I said hey.
That's not the normal way to start a telephone conversation, hey. That's like saying ahoy, hoy. No, you say hello.
Ahoy there.
Ahoy there. Did you know? Here's a fact. Here is a fact. The word hello did not exist until about a few years after telephones were invented, and hello was invented because they didn't have a way of answering telephones. And they used to say ahoy hoy, as Danny Baker would let you know. And hello is a made-up word, necessitated. Mother is the necessity of... No, necessity is the mother of invention, and Frank Zappa. It was invented because we had telephones, or something like that, and that's a fact.
Well, now we all know.
Something like that.
It
is a fact.
It's a fact, yes,
whatever.
yes. Anyway, Robin, what can I do for you? Because I've got to play a record in a second.
Well, I'd like to say that I think I have one of the worst names ever.
You do?
Yeah.
Robin?
Well,
do you spell it? Do you spell it with a Y?
Yeah,
That's
but
sexy.
It's longer.
Go on.
Robin, Irene, Margaret, Halliburton.
Halliburton. They make sweeties, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh no, Robin, which is a sexy name. So that you start off well.
Thank you.
Margaret. What?
No, Irene, Margaret.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it starts off well
and then it goes straight down. Do you hate your parents?
Yes.
Well, good. Well done. We had a fellow, the fellow Walter phoned. Oh, of course I don't hate my parents. I love them. They're my parents. Well, no, you can hate your parents. Robin, listen.
You can.
I've got to go. Thank you so much for that. 0330 123 1215. I'm a bit late for playing this.
Wow. Iain Lee.
Hello. Virgin Radio.
So you don't know anything about the Stones?
Yeah, apart from that, I don't really like them.
You don't really like them. Could you sing us a bit of a Rolling Stones song?
No. Do you know what? I don't know any.
Who's the singer?
Mick Hucknall. Is it Mick Hucknall?
Is it Mick Hucknall? That's Vinny, one of the callers to this show. He's not called in for a while. He emailed me saying he was going to try and get his mum to call in, which will be great. I don't know why.
Why?
Well,
he doesn't call in anymore. Why do we want his mum to call in?
Exactly. But if you want to see Vinny looking like a muppet, then go to virginradio.co.uk, go to my page and look for Punch Drunk TV, and there's lots of stuff there. I meant to do this in the last hour, so I do apologise to the sales department. I will do it now more than happily. If you stay listening to Virgin, you can win a luxury trip to Paradise Island. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is the hilarious story about getting dumped and then taking it like a man. Listen to Christian O'Connell this week to win trips to Hawaii. Well, that means tomorrow's the last day, is it, I guess? Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, no, tomorrow's Thursday. I thought today was Thursday. Means I've got one more of these. Never mind. Christian O'Connell, this week you win trips to Hawaii. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is in cinemas now. My apologies to everyone who was waiting to hear that in the first hour. That's my fault entirely. Right, quick recap of where we are. The top 50 listener list. We've got 18 minutes if you're numbers 11 to number 19. It's only a small section this evening. It's a small section. If you are one of those listeners, call in now. 0330 123 1215 to save your position. Otherwise, it's gone, and we'll have a giveaway at 11:30. Only one caller.
No, we've got some
just
more. Working around. Randy's called up. Tarek, I think, as well.
They need to come on the air. We'll put them on the air. Okay, brilliant. That's good. It's also a name special. We're celebrating the magic of names. I don't like the name Iain. It's got 3 vowels and a soft consonant. There's nothing going on with it. So I before anyone accuses me of dissing everyone else's names, I'm dissing my own name as well. It's a rubbish name. Is your name Cack? Can we find a baby Martin? Now, Martin is... We're saying that it's Martin Fowler, but then he's about 30 now,
He's not a baby.
No, he's not a baby at all. James Alexander is his name. Can we find a baby Martin, Clive, Doris or Ethel? We found a 17-year-old Walter, and he sounded genuine. He sounded like a muppet, but he sounded like he was genuine. I need a middle name. This is genuine, it's not a competition where I will definitely pick the best middle name that someone suggests here, but I am looking for a middle name. If you have any suggestions, 0330 123 1215. Do you work with someone who stinks? Or is there someone in your family who stinks? how do you tell them? Because no one likes being around smelly people. And if you're a smelly person, I know when I stink. I stank yesterday. I stank the day before. But I know when I stink because you have a sniff of your pits. You know you stink. Okay, but if you're a really smelly person, does it get to such a...
Do you get used to it?
Yeah, exactly. It gets to such a degree that you live with it every day that you don't notice. Haven't these people heard of aluminium bars of soap, for goodness sake? A quick scrub with that will sort you out. What do you do if you're working with a smelly person? 0330 123 1215. And also... now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I don't know if I have. You have my apologies. Davis, I'll look at you. Have I mentioned this before? Bum bleaching.
A long time ago.
Did we actually mention it on the air?
I don't know if we mentioned it on the air, but it's all the rage, apparently.
Well, it is. Well, OK, here's two questions. The hardcore listeners, Radamfi, I'm looking to you. Have I mentioned bum bleaching before? And if I haven't, then we'll mention it, because I've heard about it again this week, and it just rings a bell in my head. I know we talked about it. It's all the rage. We didn't talk about getting it done. I didn't mean that. I'm on top form tonight, and I don't even realise it. I'm pumping out radio gold here, ladies and gentlemen, and I haven't got a clue that I'm doing it. It's all the rage to go and get your anus... Someone let me laugh. Because I was going to say your anus ring. To get your anus bleached so that it's, like, pearly white. But what... First of all...
I think we're linking back to last night's topic on the homemade sex videos. Is it just for your own personal satisfaction so you look good in your own sex video?
Listen... Who's really going to see it? I do a lot of crazy stuff in the bedroom. Let's make no bones about it. But
are you wild?
I'm crazy. I'm wild. I know no bounds. But I'm not. Who's going to go? Yeah, your bum looks nice. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? So what? It's not like getting your teeth white and where everyone goes,
it's so
your teeth are
childish,
looking
though,
good.
to giggle about.
I know it is.
It's so childish.
I think it's even more childish to get it done. If you've ever... Why have the phones gone mental? I've not sworn or anything by accident, have I? That happens.
No, you haven't. I think there are just a lot of people who are either offended or have actually done
the
it.
Bum bleachers. If you've ever...
The bum bleaching brigade.
There's probably a band called that. If you've ever had it done... 0330 123 1215.
I love the fact that we didn't discuss this before the show, and this is one of your own topics that you've just... that's my disclaimer on this topic, that you have just opened it up.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Well done, you're doing it now. Just opened it up. Vicky from Croydon.
Hello.
Have you ever had it done?
No, I haven't.
No,
I don't think I would. In fact, I mentioned having my anus bleached last night.
To whom?
To people on the wireless.
Oh, on by the way, on thewireless.net, if you want to go now and on the internet, go to onthewireless.net. You can talk in a live chat room about this show live whilst it's happening.
That's where you've got the idea, because I noticed I'm in the chat room as well.
You're always in there, Dave, instead of doing the show.
I like to connect with everybody listening.
You just like to try and pick up cheap women for casual sex. That's all that's happening in there.
Not really.
No, they're all munters on there.
Shut it.
Sorry. Right. Yes.
Yeah. No, I phoned up about... I've actually had several boyfriends with really, really old-fashioned names.
Oh, go on. Like what?
Yeah. The first boyfriend with an old-fashioned name was called Dennis. When I was 14.
No, I hate the name Dennis, but one of my heroes, Dennis Wilson from the Beach Boys, is called... Well, he's obviously called Dennis. So that kind of... It's like Brian. Brian's a rubbish name.
I went out with a Brian when I was 5.
But then there's a Brian Wilson, so suddenly, when you were 5...
Don't ask. No, he was like this boy I grew up with, and I had my first experimental kisses with him.
Oh, God, all right, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But from the age of 5, we were sort of like, holding hands, and then by the time we got to about 10, we were kissing.
Yes.
So Brian, then Dennis, then a Melvin.
Yes.
And then an Alan, and then another name that I can't say on air.
Oh, why can't you say on air?
It was a bad name.
I don't know. Why can't you say it on air?
No, I'm not saying it on air.
All right, listen. Sorry, I wasn't listening to a word you said then, I'll be honest.
That's rude.
No, I know. But someone sent me... you get those spotted... on the internet, that you get like, I spotted such and such in doing such and such. I spotted Tom Cruise having a kebab, whatever. Someone spotted me. Listen to it. It goes on a bit, but listen to this. Someone just sent me this. This is in Japan, right? I just wandered out of my apartment block to go and buy a yoghurt, brackets blueberry, from the store across the street, and sheltering from the rain in the lobby of the block was Iain Lee. Now, I know that seeing Iain Lee is not exactly on a par with Tom Cruise or Hitler or whatever, but it properly weirded me out. I used to watch the 11 o'clock show pretty regularly, so suddenly seeing its presenter, well, suddenly, 8 years later, was quite a bit of a shock. He's tall as well, has quite a fit missus, which added to the shock. Why would that add to the shock? I do have a fit missus. He even appeared to be speaking a little bit of Japanese as well, to the guy who'd been performing in the club. That was the Kurikorda Quartet. I don't know what to think. I guess it just wasn't what I was expecting on a rainy night in suburban Tokyo. Come on! Ladies and gentlemen, I have been spotted.
Done.
It turns out in Tokyo, I'm quite famous. I was getting loads of people come, "Hey, Iain Lee, what are you doing in Tokyo, mate?" Oh, it's a very famous
How did you get famous in Tokyo?
Well, they were English people.
Oh, right.
That's.
Do you know who I saw once?
Yeah, no.
In a pub?
No, I don't know.
I saw Richard Harris in a pub once.
MacArthur Park?
As in Gandalf.
What? I've never seen... It was... Didn't it... Who did MacArthur Park? Was it Harris? It took too long to bake it, and I just won't have the recipe of looking. Oh, no! MacArthur Park is...
Right tangent now,
Don't you know
aren't
it? It's a good... MacArthur Park is melting in the rain. I don't think that I can make it, 'cause it took too long to bake it, and I'll never have the recipe again. Oh, no! That was Richard Harris, wasn't it?
God, no, it wasn't.
Who was it then?
Richard Harris.
He's an actor.
What?
He's an actor.
He's a dead actor now.
No, Richard Harris isn't dead.
Yes, he is.
He was in a film recently.
No, he wasn't. He died ages ago.
No.
He was Gandalf in Harry Potter.
Gandalf isn't in Harry Potter.
Yes, he is.
No, Gandalf is in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm not into those sort of...
Nor am I. Rubbish.
What's his name? The one with the beard, the main... geezer.
Well, I don't know. I watched the first Harry Potter, thinking everyone's going, "Oh no, you don't diss Harry Potter, man, because it's like for adults as well." It's not. It's for kids, and it's rubbish. It's if you're an adult that reads or watches Harry Potter, you deserve to have your eyes poked out with a burnt
Does that
thing.
include if you've had to watch it to the benefit of your...
No, if you've got kids, then that's obviously that's different. You're just being stupid now.
Yeah, but I saw him.
Hang on 1 second. Who's on line 6? Canadian Dan.
Hello.
Did Richard Harris sing MacArthur Park?
I've never heard of Richard Harris.
Oh, well.
I might have MacArthur Park on my iPod,
But I saw Richard Harris in a pub off Shaftesbury Avenue.
Right.
And he was pulling a pint of...
he was behind the bar?
Yeah. He was pulling a pint of Guinness.
You're making this up now.
No, I'm serious. Honestly, I swear on my children's life.
Oh, yeah, that's always...
Oh, what are they called, your children?
My children, Jess and Ewan.
Hang on, I've got MacArthur Park. Hang on a minute.
Don't joke about Ewan. It's a nice name.
Hang on, here we go. This isn't the Richard Harris version, by the way. This is MacArthur... Do you know MacArthur Park, Davis?
No.
Read my Jimmy Webb. It's one of the most famous songs in the world.
This is sounding like Carmina Burana.
No, have a look. What?
Oh, yeah, Carmina...
Here we go. Right, listen. Right, here we go. MacArthur Park.
Spring was never waiting.
You've never heard this?
Never heard this.
Wait. It'll get to the chorus. This isn't... Can someone call in? Did Richard Harris have a hit with MacArthur Park in the 70s? 0330 123 1215. When it gets to the chorus, you must know it. Otherwise, I'm quitting. I am walking out. Listen to...
He's an American bloke, and Richard Harris isn't American.
No, this isn't. This is Long John Baldry's version. I haven't got the Richard Harris. Here we go. MacArthur Park is melting in the rain. Something's ice is slowing down. Here we go. Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took too long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh, no! Do you know that, Davis?
No.
I know that.
I've never heard it.
You're all losers.
Can I just give you the punchline
Probably
of
can't
my
say
little
toss on the race
story
or so
about
loser.
Richard Harris?
Yes, very quickly, because you're boring me now.
Saw him pulling a pint...
Nah, I'm cutting you off.
Dull,
yeah. Let's do one more call, then we'll play a record. I see you looking at the clock thinking, man, I need some music. What I need is a little bit of Valerie, but we'll have that in a second. Because it's Canadian Dan.
Hello.
Hello, Canadian Dan.
By the way, it's the Canadian Daniel. You christened Canadian last night.
Oh, yes, I did. Are you on the list? Oh,
yes,
you're Daniel from Newark in Canada?
Yeah.
Number 24, yes, I got it in front of me, yes, okay.
Yes. I just wondered if, because I'm a radio presenter myself.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yes. Can I have some tips on how to be an Iain Lee radio presenter, please?
Where do you present the radio?
Can I say the radio station?
Yeah, why the hell not? Because no one's going to go there.
Boundary Sound.
What? Banbury?
Boundary.
Boundary?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's on the edge of something.
We're very... Well, tips on being a presenter. Well, when you get boring callers, you cut them off.
Indeed.
Yeah, we go, you see. Right, that's how you do it. 0330 123 1215. Hang on, I've got to take one of these, because one of the... Hello? You're on the air?
Hello.
Have you called in about Richard Harris?
I have called in about Richard Harris.
Good lad.
He's definitely sung that in the 70s.
He
I couldn't
did
tell
do
you
it.
what year.
He did do it, didn't
Yeah.
he? Excellent, thank you for that. I'm going to take one more just to confirm. Line 8. Hello?
Hello.
You're on the radio. Have you called in about Richard Harris?
Indeed I am.
It was him, wasn't it, in the 70s?
Most definitely was.
What's your name, my friend?
My name's Alan, driving on the M11 at the moment.
Alan driving on the M11. A little bit too much detail, but thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, I accept your apologies. Yes, Richard Harris did MacArthur Park. Thank you. Hang on, let me do a link. Hang on. Richard Harris did MacArthur Park. Mark Ronson and Amy Winehouse did Valerie. Yeah, come on, man.
Slick.
Yeah, it's good. This is for Fandango. She likes this one. It's the only song I play that she likes, so there you go. There's only 12 minutes. If you're on the top 50 list between the numbers of 11 and 19, you've got 12 minutes to get on the air. 0330 123 1215. The phones have gone mental for some reason. I don't quite know why, so I'm going to rattle through as many of these calls as I can. It's Harry from Catford. Hello, Harry.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm too old to be asked that question. Nothing's up with me.
You know your second name, your middle name?
That's what I'm looking for, a middle name, yes.
Yeah. So, you know, like, I think Lee was your second name, and then, like, you made it your last name.
I made it my last name for show business purposes and personal reasons, yes.
So, why don't you just use your old last name?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because I tell you why I don't use that name anymore. Because no one can say it or spell it, and because I don't get on with my dad. There's the two reasons. So I'm getting rid of that name. That name is being jettisoned like there ain't no tomorrow. Am I giving away too much about myself tonight?
No, that's all right.
So it's going. So no, I want a good new name, and I'm quite excited about the prospect of giving myself a new name. How many people can say they've given themselves their own name? Not many.
True. But, okay then, try something like,
Go on, try something, go on.
More... Daniel.
Daniel?
Daniel.
Jesus.
I like the name Daniel.
Can't we go for something a bit more cosmopolitan?
What do you mean by cosmopolitan?
Like Ricardo.
No, we can't go for something like Ricardo.
Iain Ricardo Lee.
I don't know if it's necessarily gay, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
I think Daniel's a better idea.
No, I think they're both rubbish ideas, I'll be honest. It's got to, Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Before I start, Richard Harris did sing MacArthur Park from YouTube.
There we go, thank you. Go, everyone, I tell you, everyone, stop listening to me for 5 minutes, go to YouTube, type in Richard Harris, MacArthur Park, and watch something incredible. It will blow your minds. Anyway.
He did sing it, so.
Yes, Andrew.
I've got a cool name for you, but it doesn't sound cool, but it belongs to one of, if not the coolest person in the world.
Okay.
The name's Samuel.
Who's the coolest person in the world?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, you're not buying into that nonsense. No, I'm not going to be called Samuel. Bruce Wayne Povey.
Hello.
Is that you?
It is, yes.
Your name is Bruce Wayne?
It is, yes.
Were your parents having a laugh?
No, my dad is, he's a big fan of, like, martial arts films and westerns, so he called me Bruce after Bruce Wayne, and then, Bruce after Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
And then, Wayne after John Wayne. And apparently he never made the Batman connection, so I'm stuck with this name.
You could be Ian Bruce Lee.
Well, that's it. I am distantly related to Bruce Lee, actually.
Really?
No, I'm not at all. Of course I'm not. He's a Chinese fella. I'm not. Lee's my middle name.
Although that wasn't his real name, though, apparently, so I don't know.
No, it was. That was his American name. Because he had two names. He had a Chinese name, and then his mum sort of anglicised it because he was born in America, in Seattle.
Yeah.
If you must know the facts.
But no, I'm quite ashamed of my name. I actually go by my middle name because
I've got to cut you off. I'm really late for some adverts. I do apologise.
I was going to say, please, can we hit the ad break? We're having so much fun here.
There's so much fun here on Iain Lee, filling in for Jeff on, my show. 0330 123 1215. 9 minutes if you're in that top 50 list. Thank you.
Yeah, so...
Iain Lee. Virgin Radio.
watched the Nick Broomfield documentary today about Biggie and Tupac. I've not seen that before. We're going through a Nick Broomfield thing in my flat, and it is. I love the fact he's just this bumbling. We should get Nick Broomfield. When David comes on the phone, I'm going to get Nick Broomfield in as a guest because the man is brilliant. He's this bumbling, very well-spoken bloke who just kind of turns up with his sound equipment and. I want to talk to you about the death of Biggie and Tupac. Have you seen that documentary, Davis? The Nick Broomfield one?
Not yet, no, I haven't. It's supposed to be really good, though.
It's fantastic. We should get Nick Broomfield in. He's a brilliant interview, because I've met him before. Let's get him in for half an hour one night. Genuinely, because he is brilliant, and he's still doing brilliant films. Right, we've got 1 minute left. Let's go to Randy. Hello, Randy.
Ahoy, Ian.
Hoi hoi, to quote Danny Baker. You're number 12 on the list.
I am. I've just made it, haven't I?
You have literally just made it, as have you, Tarek, who's number 17.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you. I've just made it.
Davis, have we got anybody else on the switchboard
who's still missing from that list? You've got it in front of you there. Who's
Fat Steve.
Hasn't called up.
Dan. Midge.
Midge is on. Yeah, Midge is next. He's called up.
Can we do the three-way? Can you get
right,
Midge
I'll
on
get Midge up now.
Okay, we're going to try it, boys. You're going to be involved in the first ever bit of three-way action live on the Virgin radio station. Exciting, huh?
Yes, I love it.
It's more than exciting.
Well, what is it then, Randy?
Arousing.
Is it arousing?
It is.
Are you feeling horny, Tarek?
I'm feeling Randy.
Are you?
I wish he was. Quite literally.
You took that with good spirit there, Randy. Well done, you.
Thank you.
We're also missing Habiba, and the anxious man's not called in. What a bottler. What a bottler.
Oh, Habiba, come on. Pull your finger out.
What is going on there with you lot? Midge, have we got Midge?
Cheers.
Midge? Midge?
Hello?
Can you hear me? What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Midge!
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
He can't hear you. The experiment hasn't worked.
So, Davis, let me get this right.
He can't hear you.
You have told me, you have come in and you said, Ian, I'm all excited, I'm all a quiver, because I have worked out the technology where we can get 3 callers on at the same time.
You can hear Midge, though.
Well, I can, but that's useless.
We can all hear Midge. Midge, speak.
Oh, good evening.
Right, so I have to relate...
Hey, Ian.
This is... so I have to tell Midge I said hello.
1, 2,
He
3.
says hello. He says hello, Midge.
Oh, hello.
Hello. You can't hear anything, Midge, apart from we can hear you, but you can't hear anything that Ian, Randy, or Tarek is saying.
Right, no, I can't hear anything.
Actually, they're abusing you.
Tell
right
me to shut up.
Shut up, Midge.
Right, Tarek, have you got a message for Midge?
Yeah, tell him I love him.
Dave,
freeway and all that.
He says he loves you.
No, Tarek says he loves you, Midge.
I love him too.
Right, okay. Tell him to be quiet again.
Right, he's gone.
Right, Randy, have you got a message? This is terrible. Randy, have you got a message for Midge?
Yes, I'd like to know what's the highest score he's got in one individual move of Scrabble.
Bruce Lee. Hello?
Midge, what's the highest score you've ever got in one individual move of Scrabble?
75.
75.
Never got 75.
That's impossible.
That is impossible.
Yeah. That's not true, Midge.
Right, this is embarrassing, Davis. I'm docking another £5 off of your wages. It's cruel, but it's going to happen. Tell Midge he's been cut off.
Midge, you're going.
Oh no, but I thought thingy.
You can cut him off. Go on.
I can cut him off now.
Yeah,
Woo,
it's good. It's good feeling.
That is actually very cool.
Randy, Tarek, you've saved your places. Well done, lads.
Can I come up with a name?
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'd like to have my name changed to Theodore Bagwell.
Oh, a nice bit of tea bag.
Ian, can I mention a name as well?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I'd like to say that when I have another little orphan, I will be naming it Clive after Cheltenham Town legend Clive Walker. And also, I think you should change your middle name to Leroy, and you could be Ian Leroy Lee.
Ian Leroy Lee.
Excellent.
That's great.
Good suggestions. Thank you for that, fellas. 0330 123 12. No one has called in. Two things we put out. No one's called in. No one's called in to say, yes, Ian, I've had the bum bleaching. We may have people who actually do the bum bleaching listening to the show. I don't know where you get it done. Those kind of beauty kind of places. Not quite plastic surgery. Plastic surgery places, I guess. I don't know. Where would you get it done?
It's a rhino bleachy.
That's the correct thing, isn't it? Is it the same place where you get what's the tube and the water?
Where you get an enema done?
No, it's not an enema, is it? An enema's like a medical thing. It's
no, an enema just cleans you up. Quick squirt and it cleans you out.
Is it an enema? I thought an enema was where they put, like, metal inside
They put tubes and squirt water and everything and suck out all the rubbish.
Have you ever seen one of those happen? Because I've seen it on TV.
I've seen it on television,
and you see the thing floating down through the tube. And that's not...
It's not pleasant.
What good is that? Man has gone thousands of years without lying on a table, having a plastic tube shoved over his backside and water pumped up there. And suddenly, in the last 10, 15 years, oh, no, you need to do it. It's good for it. What rubbish.
Well, in this current climate, you know, and all this pollution and everything, you know, maybe it's required to clean you out a bit.
Well, if anyone's ever had that, there's another word for it. It's not enema. Enema is something slightly different. I'm sure. You don't believe me, do you?
No, I believe you. I just don't know what the word is. A clear out?
What is... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, look, line 8 just called it... Line 8, what's the word?
Colonic irrigation.
Thank you.
Colonic irrigation.
Colonic irrigation. That's it. I've cut her off. I didn't even want to know her name. Colonic irrigation. Well, there we go. Well, let's put that out as well. Maybe that's slightly more general than the bum bleaching. Have you ever had your colon irrigated? What? Why? And did you feel any better as a direct result of it? 0330 123
This show has gone
12:15.
off the beaten path a little bit. We didn't discuss this off air, but...
No, I know. We didn't discuss it.
You've taken control.
We'll bring it back to something slightly cleaner after this. I forgot to mention, ladies and gentlemen, that means the 11:30 deadline has gone. We have 6 free spaces on the top 50 listener list to give away, and they're good positions. You could be number 10 on the list. No, not number 10, 11. Sorry, I do apologise. Number 11. Fat Steve... Oh, I've got it all wrong. Look, Fat Steve's place is stayed. Means we've got 5. There's me trying to sound professional. I sound like an absolute muppet. Can't even say muppet. Right. So, we are talking about bum bleaching and colonic irrigation. I do apologise. We're talking about smelly people. Come on, no one has had the guts to phone in and say, yes, Ian, I work with a smelly person. And this is how we dealt with it. You can deal with it on air. If you want to out them as a smelly person and deal with it this way, do that. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. There's other stuff I want to talk about. We're still doing name specials. I also want to ask, have you got any celebrities' phone numbers on your phone? I've got quite a few good ones. I've got a couple of people who are sort of celebrities who are my friends, like maybe 2 people. But I've also got some that I nicked. I think that's how most people get celebrities' phone numbers. I nick them. I have Roger Moore's phone number. I have Peter Tork of the Monkees, and Glenn Campbell, the country and western superstar. I have their phone numbers. Do you have any celebrities' phone numbers on your phone? Let's try and beat each other, shall we? 0330 123 1215. Let's go to Egg Pie and Chips Boy. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine, Ian. I know a smelly person who I've got to sit next to in school, and boy, he stinks. We finally got rid of him when we were in year 9, and what happened was that we reported him to the head teacher, and she said he was a great man. And the middle name for you should be Oliver, because I think that is a great middle name for you, Ian Lee. Ian, Oliver Lee, and yeah, I've got Frank Bruno's number on my phone. You can have it if you want to. This is the longest I've been on the radio at Virgin. Oh, and Ian, yeah, I'm number 7 behind Steve.
Oh, it was the longest he's been on the radio, and he used his time well, it's got to be said. Ollie!
Hello.
Hello, Ollie.
Hello.
Would you agree with me? Tonight's show, and I don't like blowing my own trumpet, because I haven't got one, but would you agree with me? Tonight's show is flipping good.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it, Ollie. You know it. You're speaking my language, my friend.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language. Right, I'm late for the ads again. Right, what can we do for you? Then we'll play some adverts.
I've got a middle name.
For me?
Yeah.
Go on, what is it?
Heaven.
Heaven?
Yeah.
As in the metaphysical concept that Christians believe in?
Yeah.
Heaven? Ian Heaven... He sucked me in there. Well done, Ollie. 15 love to Ollie. Thank you very much. 0330 123 1215. We'll have more of your calls after this. I'm going all to pot here. Hang on, I pressed the wrong... Not literally to pot, that would be terrible. I pressed the wrong button. Right, this is it.
Ian Lee. Virgin Radio.
Yeah, that was a little bit creepy in it. Right, I forgot to do this as well. Now, this is important because Virgin Radio asks we're turning 15, and we're celebrating with a once-in-a-lifetime rock and roll party at the launch of the world's largest cruise ship, Royal Caribbean International's Independence of the Seas. Virgin Party Classics with Tony Hadley will be live from the ship this Saturday night with special guests, the excellent and never dull Scouting for Girls. Go to they're good, I like them now. I've got to say it, haven't I? Go to virginradio.co.uk to win the Royal Caribbean International Cruise holiday of a lifetime. Ben!
Hello.
Hello, Ben. You're live on the Virgin radio station.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you.
Good. How's the show going?
Well, have you not been listening?
Well, I haven't been able to.
Why not?
Because I'm staying at my grandma's tonight, and they don't get Virgin there.
What do you mean they don't get Virgin there? They can get Virgin anywhere.
Well, not up here, we don't.
Oh, can you not get it on the AM?
No, it's too fuzzy and crackly. Can't hear anything.
AM. What AM is? I'm not being funny. Really? Really? Come on. Come on. We should be FM everywhere. God damn it. FM everywhere.
Everywhere.
How do I make that happen? It can't be that expensive for me to buy an FM transmitter. I'm guessing you're in Scotland, are you?
Yeah.
It can't be that expensive for me to get an FM transmitter and put it up in Scotland. I'll do it myself out of next week's wages. Anyway, Ben, that's my rant over. What can I do for you?
Well, I was just wanting to check if my number was safe.
Oh.
In the top 50.
Well, where are you?
Number 5.
Well, yeah, that's... It's not understood the concept at all.
That's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night, Ben.
Good, I'm just checking.
You have to call up tomorrow night between 10 and 11:30. Bearing in mind, tomorrow at 10 we also have Stephen Murdoch from ISO Solutions, a computer and gadgets expert, coming in. But you have to call up tomorrow night and save it, Ben. You've wasted a phone call and you've ruined the flow of the show tonight, mate.
I'm sorry.
Just disappointing. Really disappointing.
Well, I'll speak to you tomorrow night then.
Yeah, you will do. Missy, what can I do for you?
I'd like to be number 11, please.
Oh, you've snuck straight in there like a bat out of hell.
Correct.
There we go. Number 11 is Missy.
Yay!
That's all we need.
And can I just tell you that there's a man at my local co-op that smells of sausage rolls and cabbage rolled into one.
What do sausage rolls smell of, Missy? I don't think they have a distinctive aroma, do they?
Onions and meat. And cabbage.
Oh,
and
onions.
Else.
Yeah, onions and that's quite a nice smell, I would have thought.
No, it's not. When you're queuing up with food,
aggressive.
and
she's feisty, isn't she? You are feisty.
And you like it.
Steady on
kinky.
Tiger. Yeah, it was stinky and kinky and fussy and what was the other word we said? Feisty. There we go.
Yeah, babe.
Yes. Is there anything else?
No, that's it. I'm going.
Yeah, good. And common.
That was a useful contribution to the show tonight. Thank you for that.
Alex, what can I do for you?
Something happened there. I didn't quite hear it.
No, I'm not quite sure what happened there. But
all right. Listen, did you call in? Did you call in to Vanessa Feltz and annoy her during the week?
No, I didn't. I wish I had done. Why? What happened?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I heard Danny Baker talking about it.
What did Danny Baker say? Hang on.
Danny said he was. Somebody called in and called her fuzzy, and she really didn't like it.
Fuzzy?
As in Fuzzy Feltz.
Oh, that's quite... But no, it wasn't me doing it.
Oh, okay. I know you're a mischievous
Danny Baker didn't libel me and say it was me, did he?
No, he didn't mention it at all.
Okay.
Should we phone up Vanessa Feltz next time?
I've got... Do you know what? I've got hundreds of tapes of me phoning up, like, Talk Sport and LBC and...
Maybe Vanessa Feltz should be the next target.
Well, the thing is, because now that I'm on the radio, my voice is slightly more familiar to people, and I haven't got very good... I'm not very good at disguising my voice. I've only got 2 other voices. I won't do them now, because then that completely blows it.
Yeah, I've heard them. Shindigerous, mate.
Very shindigerous. But do you know what? I met Danny Baker once, like a couple of months ago, after there'd been an interview with me where I said Danny Baker was my radio god, and I thought he was brilliant, and the whole interview with that...
He is brilliant.
He is brilliant. And we ended up sitting next to each other at some do, and I was really embarrassed, and I said, look, all right, Dan. And he went, oh, Ian, how embarrassing is this? Yeah, exactly, all right, steady on. And he gave me, he said, at the end of the night, he said, Ian, here's my email, keep in touch, be nice to keep in touch with you and stuff. So I sent him an email, right, no reply. I thought, OK, well, he's busy, there's stuff going on. So a few weeks later, I sent him a second email. No reply. Now, do I take the hint and give up, or should I, 3 months later, should I try and send him another email?
No, get Dion. Get Dion from Langley to go and do a mission.
Dion from Langley, for those who don't know, Dion from Langley is a caller at an old place who work, who was bonkers. I could get Dion to do it. I fear that won't help anybody at all. It's King Walnut.
Hello.
Hello, King Walnut.
Hi, I've got a name for you.
Well, I'm...
No, not for you. A person I know.
Okay.
He's called Bullsack.
Okay. Well,
He's
okay.
Thank you for that.
What was the point of that? Well, I should have realised that when his name was King Walnut, that's where
the conversation was going.
We were going to go. Right, has anyone called in, Dave, about colonic irrigation?
Nope.
Called in about smelly people?
Not really.
About celebrities' phone numbers?
No.
Okay.
We're rolling tonight.
It's names. It's going to be names all the way till 1 o'clock.
I think
because
it is.
It's the universal. Everybody... Oh, here's the thing. Okay. I was about to say everybody has a name. Do they? Is there... I'm going to put it out there, because you never know. Is there anybody out there who doesn't have a name?
Did you not hear about the guy on the news this week who was... He was discovered... He's an old man who he didn't know who he was. Nobody knew who he was. No identity.
Wow.
He was found... I think he was found by a river or something, and they sort of rescued him.
Yeah.
No memory. Nobody knows who he is. He has no name.
Well, you brought up a topic about Alzheimer's now, have you? That's where that's where that's going. Well, then what then? What if he's an old man? How else would he not know his name?
He had no idea because he'd had severe concussion.
Oh,
he was. I think he.
Does that really? Because you see that in films, don't you? That a safe falls on someone's head, and they go, "Oh God, who am I? Where am I?" And the only cure for amnesia, we all know, is to drop something else on the head. A whack on the head will bring everything back. But so he had amnesia.
He had amnesia. He had no idea. He was about 70-something years old.
Oh, that's
and he had just had no idea who he was. And they've been sort of talking to him about various things that have happened in the past to try and trigger his memory.
Yeah.
And he's still nothing.
The thing is, because you hear about, I don't know if that ever actually happens. Because you remember the Piano Man about 4 years ago? A guy turned up. He had no name. Couldn't remember his name, where he's from, but he could play the piano like a classical pianist. Turned out he was faking it. There was the fella, the canoeist.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't know who I am. Well, it turns out that possibly, who knows what was going on there. So, okay, well, amnesia, there's the thing. Have you ever had amnesia? Does it actually exist? I've been dazed before in the past, and, things have been hazy and...
I've seen stars before, when you're, when you're a bit tired and you see stars in your eyes. It's great.
It's great. Muppet. Right.
Have you been a good boy?
Natalie? What's going on here? Natalie! Natalie! I think someone's going to... I think a baby's going to the toilet on the potty. Natalie! This is what it sounds like when my nephew's going to the toilet. Natalie! Natalie! Flipping it. Natalie!
Oh, shit!
Oh, steady on. You're on, yes. What's your language?
We've been listening to your nephew go to the loo on the potty.
I hope you're not talking to me. Hello?
Natalie, what's your language? You are on.
Sorry. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
Have you got a child going to the potty there?
No. A child? No, I've got a dog. Hello?
A dog on the potty?
Was it your dog going to the toilet?
No, listen, I've got a really quick comment.
What was going on there? Who was going to the toilet there and being praised for it? We just heard you.
Who was going to the toilet being praised for it?
What was
happening?
happening?
No one. The dog, not my dog. No, we weren't met. Oh, it is such a long, complicated story.
Well, tell me about it.
I'm calling up about...
No, I don't care about... I don't care about that. What was happening? What was happening just... What was happening just then?
What?
What was happening just then that we were listening to?
I ran into some friends, and the two dog mates...
The dogs were mating?
Okay, I'm walking the dog.
Yes.
I'm with a mate. We're walking the dog.
Right.
And we ran into some other mates walking their dog.
Right.
Well, I know one of them. I don't know the other one. But I know the dog and the geezer. So,
Do you fancy him?
No.
He's a munter, is he?
Huh?
He's ugly. Okay, well, that's fair enough.
No.
No, that's fine. No, that's fair enough.
Like, he's young.
He's too young for you?
Yeah.
How old are you? What, about 38?
Oh, you never ask a lady her age.
You ain't no lady. What, are you 42?
No, not even close.
52?
No.
Getting closer, though, 56?
No, don't be silly. You're trying to guess my age. It's like 40. Sorry, 52.
How old are you then?
telling you. You've got to guess.
What is it in your? Are you in your 50s? Wait, you're not allowed to say. You're not allowed to say. We have to do a dump now. I think the dump worked. Did it all work? Yeah, it worked. Okay, lovely. If that dump didn't work, you have my sincerest apologies.
Was that the second time she swore?
That was the second time. Now, how do I know that I've dumped properly?
It's worked because we're in real time.
Okay. That's the first one slips through. The second one, she was a potty mouth commentator, wasn't she?
Is this the point where we play a song to take us to the top of the hour?
We will play a song in a second. Yes, 0330. 123 1215. I will just say, because for the last hour of the show, we do have. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 spaces to give away in the top 50 listener list, and they're quite good. There's 15, 16, 18, 19. They're good positions to have. That's the top 20.
Yeah.
This is no messing around here. They're top 20 positions we have to give away.
They are the West Ham United of the top 50 list.
I don't know football. Is that
mid-table?
That's all right, is it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Fair play. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you'd like to take those up. Colonic Irrigation. Do you have any celebrity phone numbers on your phone? I don't want the number. I just want to know if you can beat Glenn Campbell or Peter Talk of the Monkees. We'll have more of your calls after a little bit of this.
Wow. Iain Lee.
Hello.
Virgin Radio.
It's the last hour of me filling in for Jeff on the what day? Wednesday. Oh yeah, don't text me. Don't text this show because I just can't be bothered. Save your money. I can't be bothered with the text. The emails I can just about put up with. Iain.lee@virginradio.co.uk. In fact, I quite like them. It gives me something to read whilst we're playing a record. But don't bother with the text. Right. We've got a few spaces left on the top 20 list. If you want them, you can give us a call. We're still celebrating the magic of names. If you've got a rubbish name and you want to diss your parents, give us a call, 0330 123 1215. We've not found any babies called Martin. We found a young Walter, a 17-year-old Walter, but we've not found a baby Martin, a baby Clive, a baby Ethel, or a baby Doris. If you know of such creatures, 0330 123 1215. No one's called up to say they've had their bum bleached. No one's called up. Now, I don't believe this. No one has called up to say they've had a colonic irrigation. Now, the thing is, it's one of the most popular things going. It's not, that's a slight exaggeration. The Beatles are more popular. The Beatles are bigger than colonic irrigation. Can you believe that? Wow. But it's quite a... everyone... Again, I'm exaggerating. I'm tired. You know when you suddenly get hit by a wave of exhaustion? It hit me whilst I was playing Blondie there. I just suddenly thought... Looking forward to getting into bed. Although I won't get into bed till about 2:30 tonight. I'm up at 8. I'm working all day tomorrow. It's hard life, isn't it? Got a Japanese lesson tomorrow night. Then doing this nonsense again. Can you believe it? Someone listening to this show right now has paid someone to shove a plastic tube up their backside, pump water up there and clean it out. If that's you or your missus, 0330 123 1215. And also, which celebrity phone numbers do you have on your phone? You must have some. I've got Roger Moore, never called it. Glenn Campbell, called it once after a Glenn Campbell concert. I called it up to leave a message on his answer phone, but then I bottled it. And Peter Talk, and probably a few more that I've nicked from somewhere. 0330 123 1215. It's Christopher from West Wickham.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there, sir.
A good name... Well, actually, I'll start with the first thing.
Do you know what? I wish I hadn't introduced the topic of names now, because it's all very name-heavy. I know it's a name special, and I appreciate it. I've called it a name special, but no one is picking up on any of the other excellent subjects I'm throwing out, because they're all finding about flipping names.
Save them for tomorrow, then you'll make an even better show.
Oh, tomorrow we've got gold. Tomorrow, tomorrow's easy because the first hour it's Stephen Murdoch coming in, so that means people can phone in about their technical and geeky, gadgety stuff, and that'll be fine. Then after everyone will be clamouring to get in the top 10 tomorrow. That's the thing. That's why people are holding back tonight. They want to be in the top 10 tomorrow, and we will be giving those slots away.
Yeah.
But it's not just a case of, oh, can I phone up? Can I be number 7? You're going to have to prove your worth tomorrow to be in the top 10.
Mm. Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't had many calls on the missing rock stars.
Oh, no, when was that? Monday you brought that in, or Sunday?
That was Sunday, yeah.
Sunday, no, we had no calls about that, I'll be honest. It was, it was very poor, yes.
Yeah. Somebody must know where Colin Moulding and Florian Schneider are.
Well, what you're doing there, Christopher, and well done for doing it, but you're trying to resuscitate a dead man. And you never bring back a topic 3 days later. It's just pointless. It's lame. It's embarrassing. I'll tell you where Colin Moulding is. He's in Swindon. Yes.
Yeah, that kind of thing, yeah.
He's in Swindon. He doesn't want to do XTC anymore, I heard.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, well. His songs are rubbish.
Somebody must know where he is.
He's in Swindon.
No, he's not.
You know, he's in Swindon. That's where they live.
I bet he's in France.
No, he's in Swindon.
I don't.
They live in Swindon.
I know they live in Swindon.
Well, that's where he is.
I bet he's not in Swindon.
I bet he is. Right, where else?
Anyway, I was going to say, also, I reckon Florian would be a good middle name for you.
Ian Florian. It's a little bit poncy. What I want is a name that it kind of sounds like I've always had it as my middle name. It's always been my middle name, and it's it just rolls off the tongue, very comfortable. But Florian, come on now.
What about Ralph?
Ray.
Ralph.
Ray.
Ralph.
No, Ray. I'm trying to speak to Ray on line 2. Ray. Ray.
Ralph, are you there?
Ray. Who's that laughing?
That's me.
Who are you?
I'm Jamie.
No, you're not. You're Ralph. I just told you.
I'm Jamie.
But it says no. It says Ray on my screen.
No, I'm Jamie.
But that's
he's Ralph.
No, he's not Ralph. Christopher, leave it. It says Davis. It says Ray. Oh, you
It
sly!
says Jamie on your
you
screen.
sly old dog! You. What he's done, dear listener?
You're getting tired, Ian. That's all it is.
He's. I think he switched the names there. Okay. right. So Jamie.
What's up, David?
Hello.
Yes. What do you think about the name Florian?
Florian, I think it's
Pretty
in
good,
the
isn't it?
head. It sounds either Ponzi or French. Not saying anything against the French.
No, they're Ponzi.
Well,
Yeah,
They are.
yeah. Ian,
Yes, Jamie.
I've got a few points.
Stay there,
The main point is
Christopher.
two sub-points.
We may come back to you in a minute, Christopher, if we get bored. But carry on, Jamie.
Okay, right. My main point is about someone I know who's smelly.
Yeah. We got a smelly call at last.
The
Well
second
done.
one is about my name. It's not an interesting name, but I don't like it. Jamie. I'd like it really to be James, but anyway.
Well, hang on. Are you christened Jamie?
Well, the thing is, right, I'm christened James, and for some reason, my family have always called me Jamie, which sort of annoys me.
Refuse to answer to it. Just say, look, I'm telling you once and for all. Call a big family meeting. Say, I'm telling you all. That from now on, I'm James. You call me Jamie. I am not going to respond. In fact, every time you call me Jamie, I'm going to do a dirty protest in my room.
A dirty protest as opposed to just a protest?
Do you not know what a dirty protest is?
I don't know.
I'm not going to tell you on the radio. Go and look it up on the internet. You'll be in for a shock. Make sure you don't use a work computer or a school computer.
Are you going to do this in your own flat?
Is rather sorry.
Yes. Go on.
My third one's rather predictable, but I'd like to be on the top 50 list here.
Oh, it's predictable, but you've got it, sir. You are number 15.
Get in there. I'm happy.
James brackets, not Jamie.
Thank you very much, Ian. And might I say,
yes,
is this proves to be much more popular than the last show. This has taken me ages to get on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of... Well, it's been busy tonight. I don't know why.
I'm earning my money tonight.
Well, you're not, Davis. I'm going to be fining you another £5 if you muff up the names on the board again. Thank you. James, thank you for that.
All right, cheers, mate.
Good lad. Christopher?
What about Wolfgang?
Oh, for goodness sakes, let's not have that. Mark! Where is everybody? This is like the 18th time I've gone to the Mark!
Ian.
What?
Yeah, Richard Harris.
I can't be bothered.
He sounded like he was in the middle of on a construction
I
site.
could not be bothered. He was going to talk about Richard Harris, and I'm keen to talk about the Harris. But come on, listen. If you're phoning in, right? Sometimes you hang on the phone, you get straight through. Sometimes you hang on the phone for a few minutes. Sometimes on the phone, people are on the phone for like 25 minutes. Keep the phone to your ear, right? I don't want to be shouting like an idiot, losing my voice, which is my lifeblood. And, let's try this. The original Jamie.
Bonjour.
There, good lad, he's in there. He's straight in there. Bonjour, monsieur. Ça va?
Hello, ça va bien, merci.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
I've got a few things to say.
Yes.
First thing, colonic irrigation.
Yeah.
Did you know that in Hong Kong, if you buy two, you get one free?
Sorry?
That's the first thing.
Here's something. Did you know in Japan, Vicks Sinex is illegal?
Yeah.
It's classified as an illegal drug. I took some into the country with me, and then I thought, you know, I'm sure I read somewhere this is illegal. It's either illegal in Japan or Saudi. So I looked it up on Google. It was illegal. I had to hide my stash in the bottom of my bag for the whole 2 weeks for fear of getting the bejesus kicked out of me by the Japanese police.
You might have got colonic
You might have got colonic irrigation.
Who's giving you the witty lines there? Come on.
This is my mother who's over painting.
Right. Listen, monkey boy, let me speak to your mum.
All right, but I need to say something in a minute.
No, she can say it to me. Let me speak to your mum. You're rubbish.
Hold on, here she is. Mum, shut up.
Hiya.
All right, Mum. Listen, I don't want to speak to him. He's an idiot. You're feeding him the funny lines. I want to talk to you. What can I do for you? Ever had a tube up your backside?
No, but I was tempted to buy a do-it-yourself kit in New York.
You are joking.
No, you can buy them in the drugstore.
Where's your accent from?
Scotland.
Oh, I thought it sounded Swedish. I thought we had a Swede on the line. That's strange. Yeah, can tell Jamie to shut up. He's ruined it. He's...
Yeah, Jamie, shut up. You've ruined it, man. I'm the funny one.
Yeah, your mum's the funny one.
He's been on hold for 25 minutes.
It's tough. It's a tough life. He's not getting back on. I only want to talk to the mum.
Bring it on.
Bring it on, baby. Are you still with Jamie's dad?
Oh no.
So are you single?
No.
Have you got another partner? Have you become a lesbian?
Funnily enough, no.
Oh, have you ever considered it?
Yeah, briefly.
Girls are more... The thing is, girls are more likely to consider and are more open to being a bit gay than blokes are. Blokes go, oh, no, I would never do a thing like that. But women are always a bit... Yeah, I experimented a bit at college, you know.
I'm gay, actually.
You've got what?
I think Jamie's possibly gay.
Oh, really? It shouldn't disappoint you. Don't worry. They can still vote.
Disappoint me. No, he's a nice boy.
He's a nice boy. That's a good way of putting it. Is there anything else I can do for you, Mum?
No, but I think Jamie definitely wants to speak to you.
OK, put him back on.
OK.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go. I've cut him off. Right. 0330 123. That was cruel, wasn't it? But, you know, the mum was...
You've got to be cruel to be kind.
Exactly. The mum was kind of nice. Right, so we've got 3 more places to give away in the list. 0330 123 12. Oh, it's stop talking. It's squeeze, for goodness sakes. Iain Lee filling in for Jeff. He's back next week, so it's only 1 week. Don't worry, but I'm here tomorrow. 0330 123 1215 is the number. It's a name special. I'm kind of regretting doing a name special, I'll be honest, because everyone's calling in about names, and I didn't realise it would take up the whole show. There are other things going. If you've ever had colonic irrigation or your backside bleached, then give us a call. 0330 123 1215. Surely someone listening to this must have a famous person's phone number on their phone. Then you must do. I cannot believe that you haven't. Rachel, have you got a famous person's phone number on your phone?
No.
No one at all?
No.
Not even someone who's been in the bill or something?
No, I don't know anyone from there.
Oh, OK. All right, never mind. Right, well, what can I do for you then?
Well, I was going to phone about something completely different. You
Yes.
talk about smelly people at my work.
Oh, yeah, there's smelly people,
I've
yes.
got someone that is the most disgusting eater.
Go on.
When they eat,
Yeah.
it sounds like they're inhaling their food. It is disgusting, and you actually have to leave the room. It's disgusting.
And are they just like ramming loads of food in as well, and their mouth is wide open so you can see it all
it's
in
gone
there?
in if they have a sandwich, it's gone in 10 seconds.
Are they a fatty?
No, they're not. They're only 16, but they're just all the time. It's gross.
They're still young enough that they could that their behaviour could be. If it doesn't get stopped soon, then they're going to be like that for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And does it make you, if you were eating in the same room, would you start to gag a little bit?
Yeah, I get it all the time. My manager, Charlotte, she's always just oh my God, and she told him to leave the room once because it was that disgusting.
I think your manager Charlotte, I'm not totally sure on law, but I think your manager Charlotte has the right to sack this person. I think so, without it going to an industrial tribunal. They can just fire them for being a messy eater.
Also, one of my managers, this is a great name, by the way.
Yeah.
She's 23, and her name is Miriam Duck.
Miriam Duck?
Yes.
Do you know what? That's kind of quite a sexy name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's very pretty.
Miriam Duck. There's something about that that's kind of quite attractive.
Yeah, she does get hit on a lot.
Yeah, I bet. Rachel, listen, thank you for that. It's Granny Cathy. Hello, Granny Cathy.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I've got an itchy ear. Excuse me, webcam viewers. I'm scratching my ear hole. I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good. I have a name for you.
Oh, for my middle name?
Yeah.
Let's be
and
having
I think it would suit you so well.
Okay.
It's Muradak.
Muradak.
Uh-huh.
Let me just think about that for a second. Did she say Muradak? I think she just said Muradak. Muradak. No, it's terrible.
No, I think it's a cool name.
Well, I'm going to cut you off being a Muppet. Line 8, it's Mo. Hello, Mo.
Yo, hi, Ian.
You just said yo, Mo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was just falling asleep there. You woke me up.
I'm sorry if the show's sending you to sleep, Mo. I do apologise.
I'm really sorry. No, it's just I was going to talk about bum bleaching.
OK, well, please do, yes.
I can't see the point in it.
Have you ever had it done?
No need, really. No one's going in through my...
all right, steady on. We've got young ears listening. Do you know anybody that's had it done?
No, but
OK, then what was the point of him calling up then?
Well, I just think this was the last topic of conversation he was going to have just before he went to sleep.
He wants to dream about it. That's what he's trying to plant the seed in his mind so that he can dream about it. Let's go to Zara. Hello, Zara.
Hi there.
Yes.
I could talk about all your subjects, really.
OK.
But I'll cut to the ones you haven't had anybody talking about.
Yes, please, if you could, because it's let's stay away from names for this whole phone call, can we? Yes, OK.
Apart from famous names on phone, that might come to.
OK, yes.
I've had colonic irrigation.
Why?
Because I just became a little bit
fat.
What? No.
Bloated.
No.
Okay.
There was nothing wrong at all. I just became a bit anally fixated.
You know when women get that funny sort of belly, and some people go, "Oh, it's water retention."
Yeah.
Where are you retaining it?
I've no idea. I've never understood that.
No, I don't get it.
I've never had water retention, as far as I know.
That just means fatty. Because what have you got, like a little sort of water pouch and just below your navel that retains water? Is it to do with like periods and stuff?
I don't know. That kind of thing just makes me feel like I'm not really a woman because I don't get that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so I've had colonic irrigation. I don't recommend it. It was horrible.
Right.
It made me cry. I've wanted to have my bum bleached.
Yes.
And I nearly bought my own home kit.
Oh, this is the second person to mention the home kit. That's got to be...
You can go to... There's a website called bleachbum.com.
It's actually called that. I was thinking it wouldn't be. It's actually
Shall I have a
called
look at it now?
Please do, Davis. Yes.
Is it bleachbum.com?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it tells you all about it, and you can buy the products. I nearly bought the products, but actually there's...
Don't you need... If you're doing it at home, don't you need someone else to give you a hand?
Here it is.
Davis, does it look good?
Techniques. It says there are different techniques to it. So,
yeah.
Which yield presumably different results.
The technique is you shove a tube up your jacksie and put water up there. That's it, surely.
No, this is the bleaching, not the colonic irrigation.
the bleaching. I do apologise. Sorry. OK, right. Yes.
Yeah, you'd have to be in a particular position. I think lying down on your back.
I can imagine the position.
Mirror in front.
OK, yes. I've been in that position before.
To effectively bleach your anal area, apply the cream twice a day. You should see gradual results quickly and continuously.
Or just get a bit of Dettol. I'm joking. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
You can discontinue the use of the cream when you reach your desired even skin tone.
I'd quite like to have it done.
No, you wouldn't. It's stupid. Right, listen,
I might even do it.
Zara, I'm late for the adverts. Have you got anything else? If you do it, can you send us a picture before and after, please?
Yeah. They must have a few picture before and afters on the website.
Dave, stop talking. I'm a minute and a half late for the adverts, and you get stroppy about it. Come on, let me finish.
I've got famous names.
You keep looking at that website, you mucky pup.
I've got smelly people. I've got amnesia.
Very quickly, give me three.
Your middle name.
Give me three famous names you've got on the phone, and
I've only got one famous name on my phone.
Give me the one famous name, then I have to cut you off.
I can't tell you.
Why?
Because I don't want to reveal who it is.
That's the whole point of the phone.
No, you can't just phone up and say, I've got famous names on my phone. But I'm not saying who it is.
It's a famous actress, but that's all.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Is it Patsy Palmer?
No.
Is she in EastEnders?
No.
Is she in films?
Yes, and TV.
Films and TV.
Is she British?
Yes.
She's
on TV at the moment in like a very big TV programme.
And what's her name?
Is it the woman from the Bionic Woman?
Oh, is it the Bionic Woman?
No.
Oh, she's got the Bionic Woman's
She's
phone
got,
number on
what's
her
her name?
phone.
Michelle, what's her
Michelle, Bionic.
Bionic Michelle. What's her name?
I'm late, so
Zara?
late.
Don't worry, I don't mind
No.
being late for the ads because I want to find out who this is.
Oh, but I'm late for... No!
Have you cut her off now?
Yes, I've gone. Yes, thank you. Dave and I were having an off-air conversation that has ended up in the show sounding even more shoddy than it should do. What I want is this. You get the idea, then this. Well, bless my soul, it's the other person from the 11 o'clock show who didn't make any success out of their career. It's Brendan Burns. You and me both, brother. Where's our movies? Where's our millions of dollars? Where's our Emmys and Grammys? Unbelievable.
Oh, well, I did win something, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did quite well, actually. Yeah, you're doing quite well for yourself. It's me that's the loser out of that bunch.
No, not at all. You're tearing it up. I was just listening to you on the way home. You're hilarious.
Sweet God bless each and every bone in your body, Burns. How you doing?
No,
Right?
it's you're on fire. I really hope you get a regular slot there.
Well, I'm doing one night a week, but I'm filling in, and it's almost paying the mortgage and everything. I've nearly can put food in
What night a week are you on?
I'm on a Sunday night of week.
Sunday night. I'll make sure I listen in on my way home.
How you going? What are you up to?
I just got in from doing TalkSport. Actually, I've just come in and seen my lovely lady.
When you say TalkSport, were you on James?
In her underpants, taking.
Oh, for goodness sakes! I don't.
Underpants. I said underpants.
Yes, I don't want to. But I've got an image now of her in.
It sounds like you're wearing men's undies. No, it doesn't.
Were you on James?
She's quite pop.
Listen to the word I'm saying. Stop talking to your bird, man.
Sorry, dude. She's got me just as I walked through the door.
Yes.
Yeah, I was at TalkSport doing a pre-record.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But I thought of a good middle name for you.
Yeah, go on.
Costa.
What?
Costa.
Costa. Is that some Aussie word that means something rude?
No, it doesn't. I'm not setting you up in any way.
It's paranoid. Imagine if I take that name on, then I go through Australian customs. They go, have a look at this fella. He's called Costa.
Ian Costa Lee. I don't know. You need two syllables, and you need something kind of punchy in the middle. You need a consonant.
It's got
because you know what I mean. Both of Ian and Lee are a bit.
They're one
soft.
syllable. One syllable.
They're one syllable, and they're a bit soft.
I know. I agree. There's no hard consonant. I need a T or a K somewhere. Definitely.
You do. You so in the middle you need like Tucker. Tucker.
Now Tucker's not a bad middle name, actually.
Ian Tucker Lee, pretty good for you.
Yeah, I think I might go ahead.
You
with
know,
that.
my dad used to work in the tax department in WA, and he went through the registry of all the names. The funniest name he ever came across was Phil Maholub.
No, that you have made that up as part of a hilarious, vulgar stand-up comedy routine.
I swear to you, Philma Holub, because I never believed him either. And as a kid, I went and looked in the phone book, and she's listed in the phone book.
Phil Maholub is there.
Hang on a second. She's listed her full name. Like she doesn't know. Like no one's ever mentioned.
Phil Maholub.
Holub, not hole up, Holub, but it still sounds like it.
I'm christening my firstborn that whenever it arrives. I'm not expecting it, by the way. People I think but that's what it's going to be called. Fantastic. Hey man, well listen, you've got a semi-naked woman there. Go and have sex, I guess.
Oh, I should plug something, shouldn't I?
Oh well, yeah, go on. You might as well. I'm not bothered.
I'm on tour right now. Go to the offthecurb.co.uk, and I'm doing a London run of the If.Comedy Award-winning show.
Don't go, because it's filthy, it's vulgar, he's got a very, very sweary mouth. You really wouldn't enjoy it, I promise you. He's a very, very naughty man.
You're doing the counter-plug.
Yes, exactly. Hey, listen, man, it's nice to talk to you. Keep in touch. Facebook me or whatever it is.
I think I've tried. I don't have Facebook, I have MySpace.
Oh, yeah, well, MySpace me then, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I have. You never got back to me.
Take the hint, isn't it?
No, I'm being needy. Well, you said about the Danny Baker thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do I send you a third one then? Because I sent you two.
Oh, no, yeah, well, do send me a third. I did reply to them.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, admittedly, I was fresh out of rehab.
I
totally
replied to you.
No, don't give me that, Lee.
I replied to you, Burns.
I'm the king of pretending that I replied.
I replied to you. I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
There we go. I replied to him. I did reply to him. He's he's very funny.
You don't have to justify your little
I replied to him.
Stand-up face-offs to me.
I replied to him.
Anyway, he doesn't use Facebook anyway. He's a loser.
He's filthy. Oh, it's Darth Vader. All the stars are coming out now.
Hello.
Yes, Darth.
Hello.
Yes.
I wanted to go on about that name thing.
Yes.
My mum and dad call me a right name.
What do they call you?
Darth. And then they put Vader in it. Oh, by the way, my brother's called Rupert. Rupert Looney. He's got a shipment about.
Is it just? It's just a stream of consciousness that's going out on the air here.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's my favourite call of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, if you must know the facts. Let's rattle through these. Lucy.
Hello.
Hello, Lucy.
You all right?
Yeah, good.
What was I going to say? Oh, yes. First off, colonic irrigation.
Yes.
I went off it completely after I saw that Channel 5 programme and saw Richard Blackwood doing that to himself.
Do you know what? I was asked to do that programme.
You should have done.
I know I should not have done that. It wasn't that much money. He would have only got a couple of grand for doing that.
Well, you know...
I was offered £2,000 to go and do that. I said, you can get stuffed.
I felt there was sort of certain... I mean, forgive the analogy, but certain barrels being scraped.
Yeah, the barrel was certainly scraped and shown on television. No need for it. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow, are you up for joining us on our What Can I Do sing-along?
I don't see why not.
Well, listen, tomorrow night we're going to be playing the instrumental version of What Can I Do, and we're going to have as many people singing along as is humanly possible.
Well, you had me singing Layla the other night.
Oh, exactly. This is the home of karaoke and anything that we can do to fill up the time.
No, I'll certainly be there. I'll give it a go.
Good girl. Anything else?
Yes, absolutely. Right, second thing.
Yes.
Oh, God, I've forgotten what it was. Hang on. Yeah, second, names.
Yep.
I went to school with someone called Essie and Assessian.
No, sorry, what?
Essie and Assessian.
Essie and Assessian? But the first name sounds like the second name.
Yeah, it's confusing, isn't it?
That's got to be against the law. Essie and Assessian.
Yeah, it was really... I thought it was the best name, though, because it's really sort of Essie and Assessian.
But both of them are made-up names as well. That's the thing. Neither of those are actually real names, and this person had two fake names.
Well, yeah.
Genius.
Yes, so. And the third thing...
Yes?
Famous people on my phone.
Have you got one?
I used to.
Go on. Oh, hang on, I'm dying, hang on. What's happening to me? Yes, go on.
Do you need help?
No, I do. I need a pat on the back, but never mind.
OK. I used to have Spike Milligan's, well, because it's completely, obviously, defunct now.
Whoa, hang on. You had Spike Milligan's phone number? How comes?
I don't remember where I got it from, but we actually phoned him up. I was quite young at the time.
Oh.
And I remember sort of doing a prank phone call on him.
And what did he say?
Not very much, because we phoned him up.
He was probably during one of his terribly depressed times. He probably went and cried in a corner for a week.
Well, it didn't really help, I don't think, because what we did, it was me and my brother, we were very young, we played the song Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Very, very loudly down the phone to him, and said, we can't hear you, we can't hear you.
You're probably, thank you for that, Lucy, you're probably the woman that actually made him depressed. I used to have... have I cut you off? Yes. I used to have Quentin... You know Quentin Crisp, the famous homosexual?
Yeah.
Well, he was. That's what he was famous for.
You just described the famous homosexual.
Yeah, he was. And you used to be able to phone up... he used to live in New York, and me and my friend... it was me and my friend Mackenzie, in fact... off our faces on, let's say, alcohol. Phoned up Director Inquiries and got his number, and we phoned him up. And he answered it. Hello? And is that Quentin Crisp? Yes. And we had nothing to say to him.
There was a guy at another radio station who managed to get Noel Gallagher's phone number.
Oh, yeah.
And he sent him a text pretending it was Noel Gallagher's brother.
Liam Gallagher?
No,
the other
brother.
Fatty Gallagher, yes.
Yeah, pretending it was his other brother, and he said, oh, it's your brother here, whatever. I think his name's...
is it Paul?
Paul, yeah, that's right. He said, oh, it's Paul here. Changed my mobile number. This is it.
Brilliant.
He got text messages from Noel Gallagher for 4 or 5 weeks before Noel cottoned on to the fact that actually that was not his brother.
That's genius.
And he was getting texts from Noel apparently saying, can you pick up the kids? Can you get me some shoes? And all manner of random different bits
that
Noel Gallagher wanted. Yeah.
That's something, isn't it?
Clever, wasn't it?
We need to get a celebrity's phone number.
And pretend that
to
we're
be
one
Paul
of their
Gallagher.
friends.
Oh, one of their friends, yes. That's a better plan.
We've changed their number and we're going to be one of their friends. And then we'll see what happens.
Well, let's see if someone can sell us a celebrity's phone number. I'll pay top dollar for it. Who's on line 2? It's Aaron. Aaron or Aaron?
Aaron.
OK, well, I'm going to call you Aaron. What can I do for you?
Have you done your list? Have you chose everybody? Have you got everyone? Hello?
Yes. No, we haven't. We've got 2 spaces left.
Right.
I've got 3 spaces left.
I would like to be on the list, and I can offer you an Xbox Gamers review every Sunday night. I can rent a game on a Friday evening and give you a review on a Sunday evening on your show.
I tell you
By the
what-
way, I am usually a Jeff listener, but you have converted me, mate.
Oh, well, listen, may God bless you. Jeff is back next week, so don't worry.
Oh, I'm not bothered, mate.
I tell you
Forget
what,
Jeff.
not bothered, forget Jeff. Clip that, we'll use that as a trail. I tell you what, yes, do that. If you can phone up every Sunday and do a review, it has to be within 30 seconds. You've got 30-second review.
Not a problem, I can do that.
Aaron, you're number 16 on the list.
Good man, Ian.
God bless you, mate. Take care.
You too, mate. You
Bye-bye.
too,
What a
bye-bye.
nice fella. There we go. Line 3. The next record's only 2 minutes and 5 seconds long. It's a Beatles one. It's a slow one. It's yesterday. So that's why I'm, talking a little bit here. We've got 2 more spaces left to give away. 18 and 19 left to give away on the top 50 listeners list. Who's this on line 3? It's Lilybell.
It's Lulabelle.
Lulabelle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. My producer, it turns out, is an idiot.
Well, you should know because I'd called him twice yesterday, so he should know, and he even commented that it was a nice name.
Are you the one that sent me a stroppy email saying that he hadn't put you through?
No.
Oh, OK. Someone sent me a stroppy email saying that Davis had
No,
not
I
put
wouldn't
them.
do that.
That was probably because they were an idiot.
Well, this woman's called Lulabelle, not Lilabelle.
What?
One more mistake and it's £10 coming off your wages, young man.
There we go.
Oh, I didn't mean to get him in trouble.
Oh, you fancy him a bit, don't you?
No.
He's
Just that I felt bad that he couldn't get through to me yesterday because my friend wrote down the number wrong.
Oh, well,
So I kept telling him this
all right,
wrong
shut
number.
up. Shut up. Calm down. Anyway, Lulabelle, you're live on the radio now.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, hello. Yeah. What do you want?
I was just going to say that I don't think there's a good way of telling someone that they smell bad, because I think a group of me and my friends tried telling a friend that she needed to use some deodorant.
So how did you tell them?
Well, it sounds quite bad when you say it out loud, but we was all standing there in a group, and somebody brought it up. I can't recall, and we ended up drawing straws for it to cut the long story short.
Yes, well, not that.
And I picked one of the short straws. I said to my other friend because we decided it would be best to go in a pair.
You had 2 short straws.
Yeah, we had 2 short straws in the group of about 10 or 12.
Yes.
And I picked one, and my friend did also, and we decided...
This long story has not been cut very short, has it?
No, I know, I'm sorry.
What did you say? I don't care about the straws. What did you say, Lulabelle?
Don't get all harsh with me. I'm really nervous about speaking to you.
Well, hurry up! I've got to play the Beatles!
Oh, well, then, no. I should go now, then, because...
All right, lovely. Here's the Beatles. Unbelievable.
Ian Lee. Virgin Radio.
Well, look, I've had two interesting emails. Someone has texted in saying, I've got Duncan Bannatyne's phone number. But more importantly, someone who is... will remain nameless, but is in the top 20 of the listeners' list, says, Ian, I have Noel Gallagher's number. I will sell it to you for £1. I've got tons of celebrity numbers. Noel had to use my number for something once on a poster. And I was inundated with calls from fans all day and all night. That's intriguing, isn't it?
Brilliant.
If she wants to call in and use a pseudonym...
Oh, yeah.
So we don't know it's her.
Yeah, I can see who it is. Yeah.
Then do, and we'll find out what celebrity number... What poster would be required... I'm intrigued. 0330 123 1215. We've got 2 more spaces, 18 and 19, to give away on the top 50 listeners list. Lou.
Hello.
Hello, Lou.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, Well, I've got stomachache because I've eaten that whole packet of
Have you finished them now?
I've got 2 left. But I put the last in my mouth and I thought, well, actually, I feel a little bit sick. And I've really bad gut ache.
But at least you've got good breath.
I've got minty fresh breath, yeah, definitely. Minty
Well,
fresh
maybe
breath.
maybe I can take your mind off your bad stomach then.
Please do, Lou. How are you going to do
Well,
that?
I was going to talk to you about 2 topics: the anal bleach
Yes.
and also famous numbers.
Go on.
I remember reading about anal bleach ages and ages ago on the internet and being, well, just as surprised as you were.
It's an odd thing to have cleaned up, isn't it?
It is. I think it's probably developed for the porn industry for particular close-ups.
Pornos, yes, I know exactly. Yes, I know those. I've got those close-ups on DVD. Yes, of course. But not everyone that goes and gets it done is a porn star.
Wow, no, absolutely not, no. I also thought you might be interested to know, me and my flatmate thought you might be interested to know you can buy nipple bleach as well.
Nipple bleach?
Yeah, I think it originally started for the, beauty therapy industry that would make your nipples more pink. But actually now you can buy an array of colours. Purple, red, yellow, whatever colour you want, really. Black.
Whoa. Why would anyone want a yellow nipple?
Who knows?
Some people are freaky.
But funny, nonetheless.
Freaky.
I think it could be hilarious for someone.
Well, you and your flatmate, be honest with me, Lou. Have you and your flatmate had it done?
No.
Are you sure? Has your...
Are we what, sorry?
What?
Sorry, what did you say?
Go and have a look at your flatmate's nipples now.
Hang on a minute.
I hope it's a girl.
She's actually going to
I've got
do
to go into the other room. Hang on.
Is it a girl?
He's here in front of me.
Oh, it's a bloke.
It's a boy.
Have a look at his nipples.
Mark, show me your nipples.
Don't worry, I can turn this around.
He won't do it. He had them out earlier. He came out the shower.
Right, Lou.
Yes.
Show Mark your nipples.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, nuts.
His girlfriend would be outraged.
She can get lost. Thank you for that, Lou.
Oh, I've got one more thing.
Oh, go on then, yes.
The famous numbers.
Yeah, go on.
My friend Liz has Trevor Nelson's number.
Who's he?
And she also told me to tell you that she fancies you.
Okay, well, that's nice. She
And
got
also-
mine. Who's Trevor Nelson?
Trevor Nelson, is it newsreader, I think?
I think you'll find he's a
Oh, sorry, yeah,
a
BBC
DJ
Radio, apparently.
on some other radio station.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Radio 1 or
For the
something?
kids, like.
Oh, okay. Tell
And
God,
also,
yeah,
my
to
friend
shut up.
Dave has Bill Bailey's number, which I think is really cool.
But how has he got it? Has he got it through legitimate purposes?
We went to a warm-up gig at Hammersmith,
Yeah.
the Riverside Studios, and he dropped his phone
Oh, no.
in underneath the chair, sort of into the thing below.
Yeah.
And he came on at the start of the show and he said, "Look, somebody backstage has told me that somebody's dropped their phone down and they're worried that it's going to go off in the middle of the show." So he said, "What I'm going to do is I'll give you your number and I'll call your phone
Brilliant,
and see if
yeah.
it goes off."
Yeah.
And he did that, and so now he's got Bill Bailey's
Has
phone.
he ever phoned him back or sent him a text?
I don't know. I doubt it very much.
He should send him a text, man. I'm sure Bill Bailey would love that. Bill's a nice
Yeah,
fella.
probably something strange. I'm sure he could come up with something interesting.
Lou, listen, I've got to move on. Thank you for that. Let's go to Joseph. Hello, Joseph.
Hello, mate.
Yes?
Yes, I've been canonically ligated, and the double whammy, I used to go out with a girl who used to do it for a living.
Whoa, you pervert. Why did you have it done?
I was on drugs at the medication at the time, and it made me very...
When you say medication, do you mean self-medication?
Yeah, I was on antidepressants.
Oh,
and
okay, all right.
they made me very constipated, basically. And
Hey, listen, man, I've been on antidepressants. They've never made me constipated.
yeah, but they affect people in all different ways, don't they? You know.
Oh, I didn't know they affected your backside.
Yeah, well, it's not your backside. It's your bowels.
It's your bowels. It's correct.
Yeah.
You've made it more medical. Correct. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I mean, some people can't get erections, but it never affected me there. So
Well, there we go. I won't say what happened with me. But
And,
so you had to have you went and had a clonic irrigation. You were that
but
constipated.
But it wasn't done by the girl that I was going out with.
No, that would be
because,
wrong.
You know, yeah.
That would be wrong, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
but she done very, very well out of it. She's got a lovely big house in abroad and whatever.
So she's got
thriving business.
You know what they say, where there's muck, there's brass.
They do say that, don't they? Well, listen, thank you for that, Joseph.
All right, mate.
There we go. See, they're all coming out of the woodwork now, aren't they? Darren! Hello?
Hello?
Darren, you're on the radio.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Two things.
Yes?
Right, can I please go on your list?
Oh, sir, you're number 18. We've only got one spot left now. So, Darren, where are you calling from?
Telford.
Telford, and he's not in London. That's good. All right, Darren from Telford, you're at number 18.
Thank you. And the second thing, your middle name. You could call yourself Ian Bentley Lee.
Ian Bentley? Surely it should be Ian Bentley.
Hey, yeah, that's even better.
It is even better, yeah. Nice one, thank you. Oh, we've got our mystery person who's using the pseudonym Katrina. Katrina?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, do you want to disguise your voice or anything, love?
That was me disguising it.
Right.
That was a bit rubbish.
Now, Katrina is on the top 20 list. We won't say where, but she's in the top 20. And you've got Noel Gallagher's phone number because he used your number on a poster.
Well, I've got Noel Gallagher's number anyway.
Right.
Because he got his cats from me.
You just giving away who you are.
Oh, well, I had to tell the story. No.
No, you haven't. You're right. Sorry. Yeah, anyone looking at the top 20 won't know who you are now. Okay, you could have talked about cars or something.
But then I haven't got a story.
All right, he got your kitties from you. His kitties
so he
from
got
you.
his kitties from me, and one of them went missing.
Yeah.
And it was all on the news and everything.
Yeah.
Including me on the news.
Wow.
And he had to do posters, missing cat, and because he was so keen to get the cat back, he had to offer Oasis tickets at the time. This was when they were in the height of their fame.
Yes.
And rather, he couldn't put his own number on there because it would have gone mental, so he put my phone number on there, and it still went mental, and people phoned just non-stop, day, night, just for
Just
weeks.
fans phoning up saying, go
They're
Oasis.
going, oh, do you know, and things like that.
I bet it was fun for about 25 seconds.
And it wasn't fun at all.
What other celebrities have you got then? Because you did say that you have hundreds.
No, not hundreds.
You said, let me go to the email. I've got his number. I said, you said tons.
Oh, tons. That could be 100, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Who
else
I
have you
can't really say.
Why? That's the reason we got you to call in.
I thought it was an Noel Gallagher one.
No, it's not.
Celebrity cat dealer.
Yeah, she's gone there. Disappointing, Katrina. It was Kitty Karen. I'm going to blow her cover. It was Kitty Karen. Absolutely. Line one. Line one.
All of which makes me anxious.
Yeah, you lost your place on the list, though.
At times, unbearably so.
Oh, he's anxious man. You've lost the place.
All of which makes me anxious.
Yeah, I know it does, but you've lost it.
At times, unbearably
Yeah, I know, but you've lost your place on the list. Yes.
At times, unbearably
Yeah, I
so.
know. But you...
We could go around like this in circles.
You've
like this for
lost
hours.
your place on the list.
All of which makes me anxious.
I know.
At times, unbearably
All right, you can keep your place on the list. He's saved his place on the list, ladies and gentlemen. The anxious man is there. That means we have no more places to give away tonight. Tomorrow night, it's numbers 1 to 10. It's the big ones.
The top 10. Who's going to come out number 1? That's the question.
Well, I did that, and that's the thing. And people will drop out off this list. I doubt everyone will call up. Harry the pizza dude hasn't called us for weeks, has he?
No.
Which is good because he was a bit irritated.
Yeah, and he said he had a pizza named after you.
Yeah.
The Iain Leitzer.
It was bull. But when we do give away those places tomorrow, it's more than just phoning up saying, "Can I be on the list, please? I'd like to be on the list." We're going to actually demand.
It's going to be a special top 10.
We are going to demand things from our listeners. What does line 1 want? Hello, line 1. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got line 4. Mark?
Yes, Ian.
Hello, Mark. You're live on the Virgin Radio station.
Yeah, Ian, a couple of things. Richard Harris, yeah?
Oh, yes.
He did do MacArthur Park in about 1975, because Donna Summer did it a few years later, didn't she?
She did like a sort of, disco-y version, as
and
you'd
also,
expect.
he died while he was making them stupid Harry Potter films, because he had to be replaced with Michael Gambon.
So Harry Potter killed Richard Harris.
Yeah, and I've
Shameful,
got a little name for you, Ian.
Yes?
Dingle, I thank you.
There we go. Some people say, I've cut him off there, because some people seem to think I look like Marlon Dingle from Emmerdale Farm. I do look like Marlon Dingle from Emmerdale Farm. Not so much now that I've lost the sideburns, but a number of times I remember coming out of Nottingham Rock Cafe. I was at a KISS convention, and a woman went, "Oh my God, it's you!" And I was like, "Well, yes, hello. I love you in Emmerdale Farm." And I just thought,
I've never seen Emmerdale Farm before.
Have you not?
No.
It's Bobbins.
People say you look like Ralph Little.
Ralph
That's
Little.
the other one
I get,
hear.
I do get a bit of Ralph
Do you
Little.
want to take line 2 there?
This is line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, yes. Tonight's topic is Harry Potter, I take it?
Sorry?
I said, is tonight's topic Harry Potter?
Well, it's not really,
I think he's just tuned in at 6 minutes to 1.
Turn your radio off.
6 minutes to 1. Turn your radio down.
No, turn it off.
Take line 1, this guy's an idiot.
Oh!
There we go. Line 1, what do you want?
I've got it.
I've not cut you off yet.
I'm surprised about that. I've got a dirty...
There we go. We always let him say dirty. We always let him say dirty. That's only... so we've got 2 minutes to kill, so calls can go straight to air. 0330 123 12 15. Your calls will go straight to air. But let me work this out, because I don't want to go to Tim Litchfield too early. So I've got 4, I've got 5... So we've got a minute and a half. OK, there we go. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Line 1, you're on the wireless.
No, you're on the wireless.
No, line 1, you're on the wireless.
No, line 2 is on the wireless.
No, line 4, you're on the wireless.
No, line 2, you're on the
No,
wireless.
line 1, you're on the wireless.
No, line 1, you're not on the wireless. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello there.
Yes.
How are you?
Very good. That was rubbish, wasn't it?
Fascinating.
That
line
was
1.
rubbish. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
She really shake you, donkey up. She really shake you, donkey up. Quite a packet. De-lang, 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 de-
Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Nino Kawasaki. Listen, my 18-month-old little boy, middle name is Walter.
Good man.
Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yes?
Yeah, we've just been to Lee's Cockpit tonight to see a couple of bands.
Well done, you. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Fascinating.
That was too noisy. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Praddy.
Oh, well done. It's been a long time.
This should take us up to the next record.
I think it will do. Can he take us up to the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Can't do it.
Oh, no, you muffed it up. We've got time for one more call. Last call of the night. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Iain Lee on Virgin Radio, sitting in the corner,